Guys, I'm excited. All right, okay, all right. Let's get the show on the road, yeah. All right. Hey yo, hello everybody. Hello. It's been holy fuck. Let me check my calendar. It's been 5 days. It's been 5 days since I've seen y'all. Can you believe it? I've been so fucking busy. I've been so fucking busy. Holy shit, taki mushrooms. But but at least you know what? At least there's something I can say. Um we get to start this wonderful Pride Month with some banger collabs. Okay, let it be known I worked very hard for these collabs. So I'm super excited for all the stuff that we're gonna be doing this month. Oh my gosh. I hope everyone's pride has been well. It's been a while. We were like a week and a half into June right now, I think, right? Yeah? Worked so hard. Thank you. Oh my god. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie. We've been working hard. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of familiar faces. There's gonna be a lot of new faces, and it's just gonna be hella gay. Honestly, it's probably the gayest thing I've done in a long time. Hello, Sky. Yeah, this is yeah, we're gonna get really gay. Genuinely, I don't even, I don't even know how to describe all the stuff that I'm doing. But yeah, for everyone just joining, my name is Tyga. I'm a kitty bartender, a member of Invicta, and I was given the opportunity to be on Twitch's Pride front page list. And I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something where I could share voices from, you know, people from the LGBTQIA plus community, and I'm just really happy that I've been able to do something like this. You know, I think that having the opportunity to share people's voices is something that I've always wanted to do. So I'm super excited for everything that's gonna happen. If you guys have like any questions and stuff while we do like our discussions and talk when I bring Ray in, I'll be bringing Ray in about 20 minutes. I wanted to at least get like a head start on stream, say hi to you guys, catch up with chat, meet the new faces, give Ray some time to warm up and get ready. How's your day going? Let's see. So, I am on season 3 of Bridgerton. Okay, listen, y'all. I got sucked in. I'm not gonna lie. My best friend was like, you gotta watch Bridgerton. We watched like 2 episodes at her house. And then I was like, okay, I'll just continue watching this shit at home. I'm watching the shit at home while working. And holy guacamole, okay? I was not expecting all of the sex. I'm not gonna spoil anything because the new season of Bridgerton I'm sorry, the new part 2 of season 3 just came out today. Okay, so I'm not spoiling anything. I'm not that far either. Okay, I'm only on like episode 7 and I'm not even like finished with it. So, but I really like season 3. But I'm gonna be real with you, some of these characters make me so mad. They make me so angry, so I'm really hoping by episode 8, when the season concludes, I'm gonna feel better about these characters. But sometimes I'm gonna be so for real, I'm watching these episodes and I just want to smack the characters upside the head. But I feel like that kind of go for like any TV show, right? Is the bar open? Not today. Not today. I gotta pay attention to my guests of honors today. But if you ever join on a stream when it's not a collab, the bar is open. In other news, that's how far I've gotten in Bridgerton. Oh, I went to go see the Haikyuu movie. I fucking missed Haikyuu. I can't even deny it. Like, watching the movie in theaters, I didn't realize how much I missed Haikyuu. It was so good. It was such a good movie. If you have the chance to go watch it in theater, please go watch it. Like, it was so good to see all my favorite characters on the screen again. I loved it. It was really good. I know about the guest of honor. Yeah, I'm really excited. Funny enough, so I have known Ray for a while. But this is gonna be the first time we've actually like talked. So I think it'll be really funny. Like, we've talked like over text and stuff, and I've been following Ray's content for forever. So it's just really funny that this is like the tumultuous point of where we finally get to talk. Can I have a whiskey on the rocks and a pint of Guinness? Oh my god, a pint of Guinness. I haven't had Guinness in so long. I'm actually going to be drinking for tomorrow's collab. So if you stop by tomorrow, I will be drinking with some very good friends of mine tomorrow for another Pride collab that you guys will see a post on Twitter for later. Not penis. What would you rate the movie? I'd rate it a solid 8. The animation, the budget went into that movie is crazy. Thank you so much for the follow, Hollow Flames. Welcome in. I literally just finished the webtoon like a few days ago. Oh, let's go, let's go. Wait, no! Is Mix It Up not working? Oh, what the hell? What is going on? Hold on. I didn't even notice. I haven't even finished it yet. Is it free yet? Smile? I don't want to pay for the coins. I haven't, honestly, genuinely, guys, I haven't been keeping up with webtoons. I've been lazy. Alright, okay. Alright, then I'm gonna go on the webtoon app later. Hello, hello, welcome in. Finished webtoon a while ago since I fast pass. Yeah, I don't fast pass. I'm a little cheapazoid. I'm a little cheapazoid. Oh fuck. I'm broke, guys. I just patiently wait and hope I don't get spoiled. I finished like 10 minutes before stream. Okay. Have you read Boyfriends? I have. I actually had followed the comic during the Canva days. No, Canvas days. And I disappeared. And then it came back as like an original. And I was like, whoa. I was like, oh, okay, alright. And then, yeah, I got hooked again. I don't really read a lot, but I've read Boyfriends, another one called High Class Homos. It's a crazy sentence. You're so real time. That's what I'm saying. Okay, listen, I be reading them yaois and yuris on the Leshin app, and I'll do like all the daily challenges for my coins, man. Like, I don't want to pay for coins if I don't have to. Have you guys read Boy Girlfriend? I don't think I recognize that one. Best comic I've ever read, and I finished it. It's over. I finished. Nice. Same, I've been since Canvas. Yeah. Although I need more good free webtoons. High Class Homos is the best? Okay, alright. I'll look into it. I remember those days. Who's your fave boyfriend? Mine are Jock and Goth. I think mine are also Jock and Goth. Funny enough, the reasonings as to why is because Jock is Vietnamese and I am Vietnamese. So I related to Jock a lot. A lot of the character traits that Jock has was really relatable to someone that is also Viet. And Goth, because I am asexual. So it was just, I think like I gravitated to those two immediately. I love those two. So Prep and Jock. Likewise, Jock and Goth. I love Jock. I think I relate to Jock on such a personal level. Like I get how he feels, man. But yeah. I love all of them, honestly. It's a good webtoon. But yeah, no, the apps, yeah, no, you watch the ads and shit for the coins. I do all of that, man. Like I I watch the ads. I download the stupid apps for the coins. I'm penny pinching, man. I'm trying to think if there's any. I'm gonna be so for real. I haven't been reading much webtoons lately. I've been reading a lot of books. You guys know how like you go on like TikTok and shit and like the Kindle girlies? I keep getting the Kindle girlies as TikToks. And I'm like, damn, am I a Kindle girly? Is that what it is? Like, what am I one of them? Dude, I've been reading so much, y'all. Like, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, like, I take my Kindle everywhere now. Speaking of you, Book Talk is insane. Honestly, I've read a good chunk of these Book Talk books, and they're insane. Genuinely insane. I almost went to read the Bridgerton books because I got into the show, but then I heard that everything would be ruined for me if I read the books because they were like written in like the 2000s. So I was like, ooh, I ain't gonna do that to myself, you know? I just bought the real copy of the first two Boyfriends books. Really, very cute. If you like action and mystery, you'll like Prince of Southland. I think I started Prince of Southland in the first season, and then I kind of just got lazy. Which is like a common occurrence for me. I get lazy and I don't keep up. You should read Friends and Benefits. I don't think I recall that one. Still got a couple of great webtoons I love, but also been getting back into books, starting with On and About the local oddities of my area. Okay. Honestly, I just go on buy manga and read it down. Just can't be asked. Okay, well, let's not say that. Let's not say that with our full chest here. We still gotta support the artists and creators. So, I've been reading a series called The Villainous Cecilia Sylvie. It's so cool. Honestly, yo, chat, I love the villainous stories. I don't even know why. Like, there's so many of them, and I get cooked every time. Like, I read every single fucking one of them. I don't even know why I do. I just do. And like the premise is all the same. There's like a duke, and I don't know. I get hooked every time. I get hooked every time. Oh my god, it's a Yume raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Taiga, Kitty Bartender, a member of Invicta, and today we have our first official Pride collab of the month. Can't believe it. You're gonna be seeing a lot of me this month. Finally. I know I kept saying that you guys would see me more, but you know. Hope you had a good time playing Fallout 4. Me and Yume have been watching Bridgerton together. We've been syncing up our episodes and watching it together. So after this collab, we might sync up and watch the rest of it because we got an episode and a half left to go. Kind of crazy. Live watching together. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we need to finish it. I can't believe it, honestly. I can't believe I got hooked on Bridgerton. There's so many shows that I need to watch. I can't even do demi-colors because there is no gray square. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I did not realize how many flags there were. Maybe that makes me an uneducated LGBTQ, but I didn't realize there were so many. Like, I knew like the big ones, right? But I didn't realize there were so many flags. And honestly, some of the flag colors are pretty sick. Like, I kind of just like the flags to the colors. You know, there are too many to remember. I didn't realize there was that many. So, I will definitely be educated by a lot of people for these collabs. I'm really excited. I love Bridgerton and Regency Grahatia. When someone told me that the dude was Grahatia, it was over for me. I can't unsee it now. I can't always know everything, that's why we learn, and that's so true. That is correct. Honestly. I cry when I don't like my flag color. I don't really care for my flag colors either. I'm ace, so mine are, what, purple, black, white, and gray? It's just so sad colored, and it makes me sad. Like, I hate the colors, but it's whatever. Personally, I am quite impressed by the flags that repurposed the Hydra into the design. A Hydra? Isn't that like a mythical creature? Right? It's like a dragon or some shit, right? Water dragons? But yeah, no, I only just recently found out I was ace. I think me figuring out I was ace is... I think, like, maybe like oh wait, how old am I now? Hold on, let me do the mental math. Hold on, let me do the mental math. Okay, I think I only started figuring out I'm ace maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. We'll definitely discuss our stories with Ray, but yeah, I only just learned a little bit ago. Thank you so much for stopping by. But yeah, it's been really interesting to find out that I'm not insane. Does that make sense? Like, for a long time, okay, for a long fucking time when I was younger, I always knew something was different about me. And for like even a longer time, I kept thinking that there was just something wrong with me in general. Not even just different, but wrong. And it's just really nice to, like, for me, the labels don't really matter, right? But it was just kind of nice getting to this point in my life where I understand. Like, I understand what I am. I understand who I am. You know? And I think that was probably the most liberating feeling. The most liberating feeling was being able to figure out that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm just a little different, a little quirky, you know? And that doesn't make me any less than anyone else. So I hope for anyone else this Pride, if this is your first time celebrating Pride, I hope you guys are also in the same boat as me. It's really weird, you know, because you would think that it's human nature to be unique and different. But I feel like a lot of us are always so afraid to not be what society expects. And oh my god, you know, I grew up with an immigrant mother. Okay? So let it be known, it was very rough for me growing up. I had a very tumultuous relationship with my mother. So being able to now, as an adult, figure out my own shit is probably one of the sickest things I could ever ask for. And I hope for other people to also have the opportunity to experience that type of relief. You know? I think I think there's nothing that makes me happier now that there's so many other people that are like me. This is a secret between you and me, chat, okay? A secret between you and me. I think when I was, oh my god, I think I was like 19 years old. This is a long time ago for me, okay? I remember fucking breaking down in my best friend's car. I just started crying. Full on sobbing. And I don't cry very often, but I was sobbing, okay? And I just remember at that moment, I just kept asking myself, what is wrong with me? Like, why am I like this? Like, why can I not, like, why do I not have feelings for people? You know? And I remember my best friend telling me, like, you're not wrong. You know, it's okay to not feel those things. You know, during that time, I think society and like the generation that I, was growing up at 19 was not as open and understanding as it is now. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, I remember that moment very, oh my god, it's something that like hits me like a truck sometimes because that moment in my life was kind of, it was a lot, you know? That was really like a turning point for me where I kind of just was like I need to figure out what I am. You know, I got to stop thinking that there's something wrong with me. No, I got to start being comfortable in my own skin. And it's so funny cuz my best friend is the straightest fucking person I've ever met in my entire life. She is so straight. She is straight, okay? But she's 100% an ally. And I love her to death. If it weren't for her, I probably wouldn't be as comfortable with myself as I am now. You know? Came out of nowhere. That's kind of the biggest thing about the Pride collabs this month. As much as I am a very silly person, I can fully admit that. I love fucking around. I love having a good vibe. I think that it's really important to have these types of discussions. You know, I think it's really important to open up about things that are kind of hard to talk about. You know, I didn't have anyone to talk about these things until my best friend. If I didn't have my best friend, I wouldn't be who I am now. And I want to give that opportunity to other people too that are also still afraid. Does that make sense? I think that is probably my main goal for this month. I want to give people the opportunity to figure out themselves. You know, there's so much of us now, right? And we get to be comfortable in our own skin. And if it weren't for my ally best friend, I wouldn't be here. So, mhm. It's really interesting about, when it comes to bullying in the space. It sucks. And it's very weird too because I think like we always end up wanting to pity self no. each other against, no, brain. A lot of people will pit themselves against each other. Does that make sense? I don't feel like I am the right person for that topic because I fit in that area where I'm not usually the one that gets talked about in that sense. But I will say, when the Pride collabs with the other VTubers come around, I definitely think that those VTubers will definitely have a lot more to say than I do on that. So if you are super interested in seeing those discussions, I definitely would recommend checking out the streams in the next few weeks. We have a lot of different VTuber talents that are going to be highlighted, and they'll definitely be able to talk about those things. And I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot. But anyways, ads are going to run in 2 minutes. It's about to be 8:30 on my end, so I'm going to message Ray to let Ray know that we're already in the vibe. We're going to get ready, all right? So give me uno momento. All right. Alrighty. Alright. Let's see. Ba 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 ba. Where's my Fugi? Okay, so I need to move the Fugi like right here, I think. I think this is a probably good spot for the Fugi, I think. Alright. Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god, it's Ray! Hi, Ray.
Hello, Taiga.
Did you want to change your Fugi?
Oh, are you able to do that?
I think so. Here, hold on. Because it's just your Discord icon right now. So let me give this to you, and then you can update it on your end. Here you go, love.
Look at Jock, though.
I mean, I love Jock. So
He's so cute.
he is.
Have you ever seen his art? It's him naked in an apron. Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Yes, you are allowed to say that. That is fine. Okay. No worries. I have seen this art. I was telling chat that I have a really, really soft spot for Jock.
Hey, chat, don't tell him, but I was watching.
Oh! Oh no. Oh no! Oh man. Okay, well, while ads start running, I guess we can warm up before the official collab. How are you, Ray?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been honestly a really chill day. I'm really happy that we have the opportunity to talk. I know like we've talked like, you know, just in general, but this is like the official like we're talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm like very, very shy about like speaking with people verbally. And I don't know, for some reason this year I kind of wanted to start not being such a recluse. So yeah, thank you for reaching out, actually.
Yeah, of course. If there's one thing I'm really good at, it's talking too much.
Yes,
I love talking.
I have been watching your drunk streams.
Well, I haven't listened. I haven't been drinking recently. I think I've been pretty good lately. I think I've been doing pretty good. Catnip, on the other hand, has is something else. Yes. Listen, I love. After I got hit by the car like a few days ago, I've just been on catnip.
Oh, yeah, you got hit by a car.
I did get hit by a car.
Oh my god. It's so funny because like my Twitter is set to like, you know, not chronological.
Right.
So I just see people's tweets from like 5 days ago, 6 days ago. And I just see your car, like you saying that you're in a car accident. I'm like, oh my god, is he alive?
I'm chilling. So, I'm vibing. I'm alive. Don't worry about it. I'm alive. Honestly, that shit was crazy. Like when it happened, okay, I'm walking out of Target and I'm holding my coffee and I bought some swim trunks because I plan to go on to the beach on Monday because it's gonna be like really fucking hot. I was like, damn, I need a tan. And I'm walking out, and there's no cars coming, so I'm like, okay, but there's a sign that says, stop for pedestrians. And suddenly, I just hear some lady yell behind me. I turn around, and I get bodied by a car. I
Oh
didn't
my
even see the
God.
car coming.
That's so scary.
Yeah, and then I flew, so I rolled over and caught myself, like, with my hands. Like, I hit the ground, my hands hitting the ground. It's like, what the fuck just happened? And it's crazy because I thought that my legs would get run over because she drove, or like she ran off after she hit me. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that sounds scary. Yeah. I mean, if you're in a crossing, that's like totally her fault, right?
Oh yeah, like no, she has full liability.
Yeah.
That was insane.
The funny thing is, if it were in Indonesia, where I am at, that's the pedestrian's fault. Like, you just have to let the car pass. Like, even in a crossing, they don't
wild.
give a shit about people with legs.
Yeah, no, and it's crazy because I was in a shopping center, so she was going 20 to like 30 miles per hour in a shopping center, not even on the road. That's the crazy part, which is why, like, when like people were helping me up, they were just like, dude, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Yikes. Oh man. But all right, ads are over. Would you like to introduce yourself to chat?
Hello, chat. Thank you for having me. I am Ray. Online, I'm known as Refrainbow, and I guess I have this little comic called Boyfriends that I work on. Well, I'm not working on it anymore right now, but yes, that's what I do. Right now I'm on hiatus. I'm just like chilling.
Just vibing. You worked hard. There was a lot of Boyfriends has been going on for a long time.
It is like it has like I didn't realize it, but it's been like 5-ish years.
Yeah, I think so. Because I remember that like your comic was probably one of like the things that made me realize that I was like, oh, maybe I am not straight. Yeah, it was. 100% it was. I remember chancing it on Canvas, and I was like, oh, this art is so cute. And I'm like scrolling, I'm like reading through like the chapters you had on Canvas. I was like, wait, why is this a little too relatable? what is going on? You know?
I'm really glad because like that's interesting because like, that's probably already in you. It just draws it out of you. Because like, a lot of people would read DL, GL and be like, oh yeah, this is really cute, but I don't relate to it. I just like it.
So, for sure, yeah, for sure. I would definitely say I'm a yaoi connoisseur. I do love me some good yaoi. I also love me some good yuri. But it's definitely different. Because I'm reading that for plot. You know what I mean?
Sure, plot.
Yes.
The 2 plots around the torso area.
Winking emoji. I love plot. Anyway. No, it was I remember when like I found out that Jock was Viet, and I was like, whoa! I was like, Jock is Viet? And like everything kind of just clicked for me. I love him so much. And he has like the typical Viet name, and I was like, Chai, this is perfect. I love this so much. It's too relatable.
Yeah, to be honest, when I thought of their name, I was just like thinking, what Western sounding name that are also very common in here. And that just came up. Like their first name just came up. And then their last name, I'm just like, what is the most common last names?
For sure. I thought it was very funny. I think it was, honestly, I think it was perfect. But I just like, it was like full circle for me. Yes, the characters do have actual names.
Yeah, but I don't tell them that they have real names.
You would only find out if you research.
You know why, Taiga? Do you know why that's the case, or?
I think I had like an assumption because it was like, just to relate to the characters more without having a name, right?
Yeah. That's totally it's for marketing.
For marketing makes 100% so much sense. Yeah.
I feel like it's easier for people to like just relate to a type of character instead of a character right off the bat. Because, like, you know, if you want someone to relate to a character, you kind of have to do a lot of things. Oh my god, I'm rambling.
No,
I
you're
apologize.
good. This is a yapping
Yeah,
stream. You're good. You can yap as much as you
yeah.
want.
But like, if they just see a type of character, they might already have like characters that are similar to that type of character, and that will make them relate to them easier.
For sure.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's my line of thought.
And it worked on me. It worked on me so hard. Because like Jock and Goth was like immediate. Like when I started reading, I was like, these two, it's like on site. Like I understand. And it's really interesting because I think from when I was younger, okay, I always knew there was something wrong with me. Well, not wrong. I guess different. This is I've shared the story to my community a few times, but it's still pretty funny to this day when I think about it. I think I was in the fucking first grade. First grade.
Very young.
Yes, and I remember all of the boys in the class saying, like, fighting over who they had crushes on in the first grade, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why? Why do we have crushes on people?" So during that time, I didn't want to get made fun of, and also I wanted to get along with these kids because you're in first grade, you want to make friends. I ended up picking some random girl. I picked some random girl. I didn't know what her name was. It was like my second day of school. And it was probably the worst decision I ever made in my entire life because the kids forced us together for every single situation. And it was so awkward because I lied saying that I had a crush on her. And I didn't develop anything.
6-year-old. First graders are 6-year-olds. Right?
I know. Yeah, 6 years. Yeah, 6 years old. And I remember, I think we were I think it was recess. I think we were just like playing with the dirt, and she's like, "You don't like me." I was like, it's like, I like you. And she's like, "No, you don't." I was like, "Fuck, you're right. I really don't. I mean, I like you like as a person. Like, I'm not like interested in anything else." But I think that was like definitely like my first inkling. And then I got older, okay? And I think like I just had like too much shit I had to deal with, like with how crappy my family was, and I just never thought about like romantic relationships like that because I also didn't have examples in my life, romantic or sexual. And I think we get to like, I'd say like 5th or 6th grade. I had an ex-best friend, okay?
Oh.
We're not best friends anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And this one was like a real kicker, okay? So if the first grade one was like, okay, there's something wrong with me. The 6th grade, no, I'm sorry, 5th to 6th grade was like, oh, okay, there's definitely something really different about me. I was at the mall with my ex-best friend. He was a guy. And I believe like we like walked past this jewelry store, and these two girls were holding hands. And I didn't think anything about it, right? And I remember his family was super religious too. He went to a Catholic school. And I just remember him saying like the nastiest shit about these girls.
No.
Yep. And I remember in that moment I was like, oh, there's something wrong with me because I think that's completely normal and I want to hold your hand. I was like, oh fuck, I think
that hurts.
Yeah, because I think from there I was like, oh man, like what am I? Like, is it bad that I didn't think that was weird, right?
Yeah, actually, if you allow me, like I do remember having a similar experience like that where I thought
for sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought I think it was like 7th grade for me actually. I just thought that queer people exist. And I know that they are being bullied a lot. But I didn't know that people still do that. I just thought that it's kind of like bullying where it's frowned upon, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's done in some place, like the bullying is done in some places, but for the most part, people don't condone it, right?
Right.
So I did a project, like making a poster project where it's like LGBTQ pride or like rights or something like that. And
Mm-hmm.
my teacher was like, what is this? And I was like, well, what's wrong? Um, he didn't really press it much further, but that's the first time I was like, wait, is that like not acceptable here? Like I
Mm-hmm.
thought are past this, which is like, that's just like the first time that I realized that, the world isn't as accepting as I thought.
For sure.
And yeah, it was just like, oh wait, I guess I just have to hide this thing from now
Such
on.
an eye
Like,
opener.
yeah, yeah. So that was like my first public experience with like queerness and how it's perceived by other people, I guess.
No, yeah, for sure. Because I remember, oh my god, I remember when I was younger, my mom, she would say that she had nothing against the gays. She she
Mm,
she loved the gays, but I wasn't allowed to be gay. I was like,
ah,
oh, okay. What was
yeah.
that supposed to
I
mean?
feel like a lot of Asian moms are like that, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, I remember she said something like that too, but back then when I was like still identifying as a girl, I was like asking, what do you think if I was a lesbian? I don't remember what she
Mm-hmm.
said exactly. I also remember asking what she thought about like, hey, what if you have another son, aka me? And she
Mm-hmm.
was like, I remember her saying something that not great, which is not a mean thing to say, but what she said was that will be traitorous to womankind, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to process that, so I just
Yeah.
never brought it up again.
I get that. I think for my mom, and I think like a lot of Asians or persons of color, immigrants can understand this. But it's like a lot of them, it's like they just don't want you to deviate from society's norms because they don't want to see you get hurt, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Even if it hurts you.
I feel like it's very much more apparent in like over how do I say this? Well, I guess immigrant families, right? Especially because like you are in this new environment and you want
Mm-hmm.
your kid to fit in and like not suffer these hardships. So I can see that more with like, immigrant families.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Because I think that's kind of just what happened with my mom, you know?
Mm.
Like, I think she knew for like a long time there was something a little different about me. Because I remember when I was younger, she would say shit like, um, no dating till marriage. And I was like, Mom, that doesn't even make any sense. You have to date before you get married. But, you know. But I think
True.
when I started getting older, and she's like, why don't you have a girlfriend? It's like, I don't know, because I don't want to. You
Yeah.
know? And she's like, but you're an acceptably attractive young man. Why have you not? Why have you not? And, you know, and I'm like, I have, but I don't want to talk about that with you. And oh my God, it was like
Mm.
every single day. I remember. And now she's kind of just banking on my younger siblings because my younger siblings, my brother is straight, but it's questionable sometimes.
Mm.
And my twin sisters are queer. So
Mm.
it's she's banking on at least one of us to give her grandchildren, but at this point I have no idea if it's going to happen, honestly.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my bloodline will be continued by my sister, I suppose, who's
Thank God
also
for
queer, by the
siblings.
way.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, but she has a boyfriend. So,
Oh,
well,
okay.
boyfriend question mark. He's um,
Question mark.
having thoughts about not being a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Understandable, understandable.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right. I think it would be super interesting if we talked about our identity awakenings. If you
Mm.
want to talk about that, because I'm pretty sure we're both ace, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Um,
arrow ace though, so
I see.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a certain point in time where I realized that I'm ace. By the way, chat, if you don't know, I'm asexual as well as transgender.
Mm-hmm.
I am female to male. I haven't been able to physically what's it called?
Transition.
Transition. Yes.
Yes.
But yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Is it
No
okay if
worries,
I?
no worries. Yeah, go ahead, take it. No worries. Let's see. I just got volume 1 of Boyfriends at Barnes and Nobles. It's my comfort series. It's really cute. I love Barnes and Noble. I'm glad they didn't go out of business because I love bookstores. Borders went out of business though, which makes me a little sad. I was watching Heartstopper once, and when the two of the characters, both girls, kissed each other and she yelled, I need to turn it off. You know,
I'm back.
no worries. Welcome back.
Sorry. That
No
yeah.
worries.
Oh my gosh, where did I leave off?
You were talking about you don't remember the
Identity.
point where you figured out you were ace.
Yeah. For the ace part of me, I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember exactly any point in time where I realized that's the label for me. I
Mm-hmm.
do remember like it's for me it's always been like these little evidences that accumulate over time where I'm like, oh, I guess that's what I am now when I was in
Mm-hmm.
adulthood. So there's like some examples in earlier life where I'm like, I don't like anyone, but I feel like I have to like someone.
Oh
Kind of
my
like,
gosh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So you kind of force yourself to like someone,
Too
like
relatable.
mentally. Yeah. And the thing is, uh, a lot of the time when I start getting to be closer to this person, it's like I don't really like this person romantically. Like I like this person as a person. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want to date them, and that's how. And I'm not just like saying, uh, how do I explain this? It's like I'm tricking myself to like people.
Yes, I get that.
Yeah. And when I get close to that person, I'm like, well, I don't really want to date this person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of how like my journey is with like, I don't know if you, I guess you would also call that aromanticism, aromanticism, as
Mm-hmm.
well as asexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah. um I just never really had the thought of like, you know, wanting to have sex with anyone. Like that's just not appealing to me. Like, no, I don't know if that's my sexuality or if that's
Mm-hmm.
my um dysphoria or my anxiety
For
or
sure.
my, yeah, because like I also don't like people being close to me. Like I don't want people to be in my bubble,
Mm-hmm.
to enter this like barrier that I've made. So yeah, I had a hard time figuring out which ones like, you know, which one's my dysphoria about. Like I don't want people to see me as like a woman. I don't want people to breach my boundaries as an anxious person, or if it's just like, you know, plain old asexuality. So yeah, when I'm, you know, like around 22ish, out of college, I just like started to sort out those feelings. And I guess I'm, you know, I decided that, I guess, you know, my asexuality is my asexuality, and my dysphoria is my dysphoria. I was able to compartmentalize them. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
No, for sure. I feel like at the end of the day, labels are supposed to help us figure out who we are, but they're not the end all
Mhm.
be all of who we are as a person.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, to be fair, at this point, I'm still like not 100% sure with my labels. Like
Mm-hmm.
in terms of romantic attraction, like, you know, I don't really know how, if I'm actually attracted to people or if I just like the idea of being attracted to people. I do like women, men, and non-binaries, so I don't really have a label for that yet, but it's not something that I'm super concerned about at the moment.
For
So
sure.
if you in chat haven't figured out your identity, it's fine. You don't have to figure it out if you don't want to.
For sure. Yeah. It's really funny you mentioned that. So when I oh my god, so I think when I started college, okay, I was like, okay, it's time to figure this shit out. Like, what is wrong with me? Okay.
Did you have a wild college life?
Yeah. I did a lot of dumb
What do you
shit.
like? Yeah.
I did a lot of dumb shit.
Mm.
I was definitely a big partier. I wasn't in any frats or anything, but I was invited to a lot of frats. So
I see, I
I
see.
just
I'd
party
love
all
to
the
hear
time.
about this story
Okay,
of yours.
alright, okay, this is pretty good. Alright, so I think this was my freshman year. So I went to this frat party. I was drinking by myself. Okay, I went to the kitchen and just grabbed a beer. I remember this couple coming up to me. Okay, and they asked me to go upstairs with them. And at first, I wasn't putting two and two together. I was like, oh, maybe we're just gonna talk upstairs.
Maybe we're just gonna play Scrabble.
Like, maybe we're just gonna chill. We did not chill. Or yeah, I ended up having a threesome.
Oh.
With both the guy and the girl. It was really funny because they're like, "Are you interested?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was also kind of drunk. I kind of was just like, you know what? For so long, I've been trying to figure out, like, if I can I do it? It doesn't matter the gender, And I did my job perfectly to a T. And, after I woke up the next day, and they were still in the bed, I was just like, oh, okay, that happened. But I don't know if that changes anything, right? I don't know if it changed anything, because after I sobered up and I went home, I realized that during that whole interaction with them, I didn't really care about how I felt about it. Right, I was just doing what they were telling me to do, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Interesting.
As I got older, I started going like on a ton of dates, and just sleeping with a lot of people. just so I can like figure it out. Like I think like that first time, because my first time was the threesome, right? I didn't know if that was like a fluke. I didn't know if like
you need to research more,
right? So I was just
bigger sample size.
I was just dating everyone. Like, it got so bad that they were calling me like the school slut, but that's besides the point. But I think what happened that like really like put like a full push into how I realized that like I definitely was like ace arrow, was that every single time people would get too close, I would pull away.
Yeah.
I would get too scared, and when they started to catch feelings, I wouldn't be able to reciprocate, no matter what I did. And it fucking sucked, okay? Because I just felt like I was playing with people's feelings while trying to figure out my own.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like you are worried that you won't like love them as much as they love you?
Yes.
Stuff like that. That is a huge
It's a
feeling.
huge thing, yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, I've said this to my community a few times, and I feel like if I wasn't raised in the environment that I was raised in, I feel like I could have ended up a little different. I feel like I would maybe have more of a sense of what like sexuality and romanticism is, but because the examples and role models in my life were so god fucking awful, I realized that I would like put like these really thick walls around myself because I knew I didn't want to get hurt. But at the same time, I didn't think that it was possible for me to open myself up to another person like that. And I feel like that's like the main reason why I ended up figuring out that I was definitely ace arrow. Because no matter how hard I tried, it was like more of a mental blockage where I kind of just realized that like I can cater to my partner if they need it. I can do whatever they want. If they ask me to reciprocate, I can't do it.
Yeah.
And I think that is probably the main reason why I was actually so good at my dominant job. I used to be a dominant. And I think being a dominant desensitized me to sex so much, right?
Mm.
Because because the ace umbrella is so big, right? The spectrum is so huge because there's people that are like repulsed by sex. I am
Yes,
not.
yes.
I have no issue with
Mm.
it. For me, it's a biological need. And, you know, if I need to take care of it, I'll take care of it. But it's not something that I need in my life. I can go years without it, you know?
E.
But
Yeah,
there's
for
never
me.
been any sexual or romantic attraction on my end. It's been like
Mm.
1,000 years at this point.
Yeah, I also don't like. I'm not repulsed by it, but like I don't seek it out.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's probably going to sound like, oh, you're such a liar. You like all draw all these like lewds and always make these like lewd jokes and stuff. But that's different, right?
Oh, it's so different.
Different. It's so different because like I think what people don't understand is when you're drawing it, when you're writing something that is like a certain topic, in this case, sex, for example, you're
Mm-hmm.
able to explore it in a safe way
For sure.
where you are in total control of everything without being having to worry about other parties, right? Like you know um you just get to explore your feelings in a contained way, and if you mess up, you know there's no one to be uh harmed, right?
For sure,
But
yeah.
in real life, you have like a lot of these like different human relationship factors that you have to think about, and it's like really really stressful for me personally. Like, are is this person like okay with this? Am I doing okay with this? So yeah, stuff like that. It's just so different between doing things in real life and you know writing or drawing things.
No, for sure. I think like that's also like a main reason why I'll say this right now. Almost like all like the asexual people I know make the best not safe for work content.
Yes.
And I feel
Yeah.
like for a lot of us, it's because we're able to detach ourselves from the work that we're doing, right?
Yeah,
We're looking
exactly.
at it from the outside view,
Mm.
and it's just completely different. It's also why like I think like even if you're not ace, right? That's why a lot of people will escape into books, manga, webtoon for that
Mm.
release instead of other people, because sometimes dealing with other people kind of sucks. Like I hate
Yeah.
dealing with other people. And that's why people gravitate to novels and
Mm.
video games and all of that, you know? I not people be
Yeah.
doing some freaky shit. I don't judge. You know, that's I feel like that's like human nature, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Mhm. But yeah, no, I did a lot of dumb shit when I was in college, I'm not gonna lie.
Really. You know
Yeah.
what? My college life is very boring. It was like going to sleep, going, go, getting up, and then eating, and then going
Mhm.
back to sleep. That's like my college life.
Honestly, I think it's probably because how do I say this? I've always been an extrovert.
Mm,
I've been an extrovert
true.
all my life. I think you already know.
Mm-hmm.
And I besides like the romantic and sexual aspect of it, I genuinely loved making connections with people. Like I actually very much prioritize my platonic relationships. I think platonic love is something that a lot of people look over. Um
Mm.
I think I'm gonna be so for real. I think friendship breakups is worse than people
It's so
breakups.
devastating.
I think it hurts so much more than breaking up with someone that you had romantic or sexual relations with. Like
Yeah.
friendship breakups, like can ruin you.
Yeah, like I have dated people,
Mm-hmm.
but whenever we break up, it's like, okay, whatever. But to have like a close friend not talk to you for a while, it's like, oh my god, what did I do wrong?
For
I'm like,
sure,
did I do something to offend them?
that's
Yeah.
crazy. But yeah, no, I love my friends very dearly. And
Mm,
I kind of just realized that I was just a really big extrovert. So I also love going out. I go out a lot, and even like if I don't go hang out with people, I'll just go to places by myself. Like I'll go to bars
Oh,
just to talk to people.
nice.
So that was kind of how it was in college. I think that I had a lot of acquaintances and a lot of
Mm.
friends, but I like the people that I like consider like really close friends is like maybe a number of like my fingers on my toes. I
Uh,
definitely talk to like everyone,
Two fingers.
but my close friend group is actually very small.
Mm.
Hmm.
I see, I see. You know what? Speaking of bars, the only time I went to a bar, I'm not a drinker, by the way. So we're like, are we kind of like opposites, dude?
Yeah, perhaps.
You're like the extrovert bartender, and I'm like introvert non-drinker. I drink apple juice.
We love juice though. I've been
Yeah,
craving
well,
juice for a
very
while,
good.
but juice has so much sugar, so I try not to drink it, but I
True.
love juice.
Yeah, well, I drink tea. Either way, the only time I've ever been to a bar that I remember of is actually in college, and it was a gay gamer bar,
Oh yeah?
which is like an interesting combination. I've never set foot in a bar before, and the people inside were very, very friendly, and like I've had a lot of fun trying to play Super Smash Bros. There.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was like my first experience with an actual out and about pride related establishment,
Mm-hmm.
because at the time I was studying in UK, and that sort of thing that just doesn't happen in Indonesia. That's just like not, you know we don't have that kind of stuff here. Anything related to queer stuff is very much underground. um Yeah, so that was like a fun time, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. You know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know if you know like the state of society in Indonesia,
I
but
don't. I don't. If you educate me though, I would love
yeah,
to know.
we're like very we're how do I say this?
Conservative?
We are kind of conservative,
Mm-hmm.
but conservative in name only. It's like
Okay.
saying that you're a Christian, but you're only a Christian in your ID card. In practice, you're
Oh,
not
okay.
really. That's that's a thing with us. Where we're like, most of us are Muslim, so we say
Mm-hmm.
that we're like Muslim KTP. KTP is ID. So
Okay.
so we're like only Muslim in ID, not in real life,
Fair enough.
which is what I am. Shh, don't tell anyone.
I
Uh,
got you. Your secret's safe with me.
but yeah, we're not a lot of us aren't able to just be out and about. It's the thing is, people don't uh become like raging bigots at the sight of it.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, people try to like ignore it. But it's kind of like that thing, with like the Asian parents thing we mentioned earlier, where it's like other people can be gay, but you can't be gay.
Yep.
That kind of stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So getting anything like, related to pride or queer is like very, very much underground. Like, we have like communities that we can, share and hang out with. But, those are very far and few in between. So yeah.
For sure. Honestly, if you ever do come here, I'm gonna take you to somewhere that literally all the streets are covered in rainbows. Like the
Dude, I would
sidewalks are
love.
rainbow, the windows are rainbow, there's pride flags everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I went to there's like a gay district in Madrid. I forgot what it's called. I
Mm-hmm.
even drew the area because I was visiting there, and I wanted to make a poster of that area. But yeah, like it was so cool, like just flags flying about, and that's just so cool to see. There's a bookstore that's like dedicated to like queer literature and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly, I actually went with my mom in that area. So I didn't really ask what she thought about it, but I was like secretly hoping like, I hope she's like okay with this. No. So yeah. Madrid.
Yeah, I love pride areas. I love gay bars. I've been to so many.
Hmm.
I used to be a bartender. I never worked at a gay bar though. Every
Wait,
time
are
I
you
went
not a bartender now?
No, I used to be a bartender.
Mm.
I was an actual bartender, I think like late into my college years because I have a doctorate. So
Oh,
I
so
was bartending on the
smart.
side. Kind of. Just a little bit. Just a little
Very
bit. Yeah, I still can't believe I have a doctorate. You want to know why? Because every morning I wake up and look at that stupid plaque on the wall, and I turn on the camera to be an anime cat boy on the internet
boy.
instead.
Wait, do you mind if I ask what doctorate you have? Like,
Computer science.
oh,
Yes, I
oh,
am a
you're
programmer.
hacker man's.
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I know, kind of crazy. I didn't even know you can get a doctorate for that, but I just kept doing the work, and then they're like, "Here's your doctorate." I was like, "Oh, okay, thanks."
Doggy.
So I'm legally a doctor, just not for your health.
Mm.
My mom was not happy about that.
Cool.
I told her that I was like, "Yeah, I'm a doctor." She's like, "Really? For computers? I hate you." Luckily, my little brother is still in school for nursing, so she can't complain. At least one of us went to sort of doctor school, right?
Mm.
I could never be a doctor, like a real doctor.
It's probably very stressful,
Oh
right?
my god, yeah, no, I could just imagine, like, I already am squeamish about blood. I have to look at that every day? Absolutely not.
Mm.
You didn't kill your brother? Surprisingly, no. Every day I want to punch him in the face,
What?
but at last he continues to live.
What?
Oh. Chat knows how
What do
much
you
I
mean?
can't stand my brother sometimes.
Oh, I see.
He's a little bastard. But he's my bastard, I guess.
Mm. A little bastard.
Yes, 100%. If you looked up the word bastard on Urban Dictionary, his face would be right next to it.
I see.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see. One funny story from when I was younger, pre-drinking age. My mom told me it was fine if I was lesbian or bisexual because she didn't care. To give context, my family is Catholic, just not fundamental. You know, that's so sick, too. I
Mm.
think, like, a good chunk of my family, because my family is Vietnamese, there's, like, the side that was born in America. The Americanized ones don't give a fuck.
Mm.
But the ones that are not Americanized, they're like, no. And it's like, okay. I wasn't born in America. I was born in Vietnam, and I immigrated. And it's really funny because out of all of my cousins, I'm the only one that was born in Vietnam. Every single one of them was born on American soil.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really funny, actually.
So do you have a? Oh, wait,
No.
I shouldn't ask like very personal questions.
No, it's okay.
Like I was just asking, like, was going to ask if you have like a Vietnamese citizenship or something like that.
I used to. I had to give it up. I've lived in
It's
America for too long. They
they
didn't let
don't
me keep it.
allow dual
Yeah.
citizenship because, like, I was also thinking of getting another citizenship because
Mhm.
I'm born in New Zealand actually, but
Oh, okay.
I'll have to give up my Indonesian one.
Yeah, you know, I find it so strange that you can't have dual citizenships in a few countries. I mean, I get it, but
Yeah.
also like I do like wish that I was still a Vietnamese citizen sometimes, but it's one of those things where it's like I'm so Americanized, you can't pay me to like you can't un-Americanize me. It's bad. Like I'm American, you know?
Oh my gosh, you're one of those red-blooded Americans.
I love America. Yeehaw, brother.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of my friends tell me like, why don't you like move back? I can't give up the delights of America. Like America has too many
It's like
things
you know
here.
how much of a shithole the country that you live in, but you don't want to move because that's
Yes.
how I feel with my own country. It's like everywhere you walk, you get hit by cars.
Yes.
True, by the way.
Yes, I do get hit by cars.
Yeah, you should move here. Get hit by more cars.
Have you ever been to Vietnam?
No, I've never. I would love to. But...
I think Vietnam and Indonesia are probably the same when it comes to cars.
Yeah, Southeast Asia in general.
Yeah.
You know. Well, except for some reason, Singapore is like they got it together, man. I don't know
because
why.
Singapore is, Singapore is their own little world.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, Singapore is a little tiny. Funny you mentioned Singapore. I was actually watching Crazy Rich Asians last night. I was like, damn, Singaporeans, man. Singaporeans.
I haven't watched it, but I really want.
It's on Netflix.
I haven't paid my Netflix.
That's okay. My
Rip.
phone company pays for my Netflix. If I didn't have them paying, I would not have Netflix.
I
So
see, I see.
yeah,
But yeah,
luckily they pay for it.
I've been to Thailand though.
Oh, I love
And it was,
Thailand.
yeah, it's really really nice, and I kind of want to travel more now that I'm not working on my comic recently. So yeah.
That's so valid. I actually had traveled so much more when I was younger. I think I've basically
Hmm.
out traveled myself. When I after college, I had a mental breakdown. Just,
Oh,
like it was just like it like hit.
understandable.
I basically went off contact. I went off contact, had some random flip phone,
Mm.
and I road tripped all across America. I road tripped all across Europe. I road tripped all across Asia.
Mm.
And a lot of people thought I was dead. I'm not gonna lie, because I just went no contact. And I also didn't have social media until I started VTubing.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, so people couldn't
Oh.
contact me unless they had my Skype. That's how
Ah.
bad it was. But I do miss traveling, and it's so funny because I was actually meaning to road trip across Africa, but COVID happened,
Oh, I
and I
see.
did not get to do it though.
Uh,
So I would love to travel again. I miss traveling.
mm-hmm. That's so brave. Like I get where where your extrovertness is shining. Like, that is never going to happen with me. Like,
Honestly, it's kind of crazy because if I tried to do that now, it would not work. Because I remember when I did it after college, when I was traveling through Europe and Asia, I just slept at random people's houses. I
wow.
would just meet random people. I would like they would feed me, and I would just sleep there, and I'd be on my merry way in the next place.
Wow. Interesting.
I do not
Yeah.
recommend doing that unless you're my height and kind of scary looking.
Oh.
You're not as scary
I guess
looking
if
as
you have
me.
like this field.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks
So
cute.
and most people wouldn't try anything on me. But yeah,
Mhm.
I had let's say I had a lot of adventures. A lot of adventures
So
to find a
fun.
place to sleep.
See.
Hmm.
Hmm. What else should we talk about?
Well, is there anywhere specific that you would love to travel to? Like if there's something on your bucket list?
Bucket list. Mostly like local places of interest because I feel like our country is just so big
Mm-hmm.
that um there's a lot to see, but it's not very advertised well, so people don't really give a shit about our own cool places. A lot of people prefer going abroad and like visiting in other countries. But yeah, kind of just want to learn more about the local area because like I feel like as much as I've lived here, I don't get the local culture that much.
For
Like I
sure,
feel
yeah.
like I'm such a I don't know what the English word for this is. Bule.
Can you
It's like
explain the word?
very westernized, I guess. I'm just
Ah,
like
okay.
so not connected to the local community, the culture,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I'm missing out because like, I've lived here for my whole life. Why do I not know anything about it? So, yeah, if you go local, just don't go to Bali.
I think connecting with your own culture is definitely something that really hits close to home because like I said, I'm
Mm,
super Americanized. I'm
mm.
still fluent in Vietnamese though, but every
Oh.
time I go to Vietnam, they're just like, "That's an American." Oh man,
Mm.
but I genuinely always enjoy the moments when I can go back to my home country and just learn the local things that I didn't get to grow up with.
Yeah.
And sometimes I like wonder, I'm like, what if I got to grow up in Vietnam, surrounded by my family? But then I know at the same time I wouldn't have gotten all the opportunities that I did growing up in America. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, I don't know. I love traveling. It's really funny that you mentioned that, like, local sites. Have you ever been to Texas? You can drive like 10 hours in Texas and you'll still be in Texas.
What?
Yeah, Texas
Is
is
that
really
Texas
big.
a country?
Texas is huge. I think Texas is like bigger than like a good chunk of Southeast Asia. Actually,
Oh.
yeah. I remember because I was driving in Texas for forever. Like I felt like I didn't leave Texas until like a whole 2 days after.
Mm. I've never been to US. This might be a shock to you.
Really?
I've never been.
Would you want to go to the
This year,
US
this year I'm going to. Uh, next month.
next month
Yeah,
for Anime
I'm going
Expo?
to. Yeah.
Oh man, good luck. The Anime
Yeah, I'll be
Expo is
there.
busy.
The thing is, I'm also doing another convention 2 days before because there's like
Oh,
only 2 day gap between those two conventions because AX started in on
July
the
4th, is
Thursday.
it?
Yeah,
The weekend of
it
July
starts
4th, I
on
remember.
Thursday. Yeah, so you don't even get a week. You get like 2 days to rest.
Oh man. Oh, that's so exciting though. Oh my god, I hope you have a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you ever been to it?
Yes, I
To
have. Oh my god. Do you know the game Elsword?
I've heard of it.
Okay, so I was a nasty Elsword player. I played a lot of MMOs when I was younger, and that
Ooh.
was like the main reason why I went to Anime Expo years ago because I wanted to go to the Elsword booth. I'm still so
Oh.
ashamed of myself. But yeah, it's been a few years since I've been to Anime Expo specifically. I think at least, oh my god, say at least 10 years since I've been to Anime Expo.
Mm.
Because I am in the middle of the country.
Mm.
So it's a pain in the
In the
ass
middle
for
of
me to
nowhere.
go over there.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
it's
guess
also during
traveling
July
across
4th
the US
weekend.
is like. Oh, sorry.
No, it's because it's during July 4th weekend, but go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying. I mean, the fact that you mentioned you drive through Texas in like 10 hours. I guess traveling across US is like traveling to another country at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah, basically. Yeah, 100%. If you're driving, it's 10 hours. If you're flying, it's not too bad. Because luckily I live in the middle. I think a flight from where I live to California is about 4 hours.
Mm,
So it's not too bad, but I'm like, ugh, planes. I hate planes.
like
I have
you
really
know,
bad
like
motion sickness. Every
ah,
time I go on a plane, I want to vomit. It's so bad.
oh no,
I
I
drug
do
myself
have
up so I can sleep.
what fentanyl?
Honestly, I pop like a bunch of NyQuil so I can pass out.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember I was coming back from Seattle and I like passed out and I woke up and like it was like really bad turbulence on the plane coming back. And I had to vomit so bad. It was really bad. The people I because I was sitting in the middle sadly. The
oh
people in the other seats could tell that I was about to hurl. I
no.
grabbed the bag in front of me, vomited, filled it up, and then the guy on my other side gave me his bag, filled out, and the other guy gave me his bag.
Hindi talaga.
It was bad. It was really bad. I hate planes. Like I hate them so much. I can't stand them. And fuck. I hate it because I want. That's why I traveled mostly by driving because at least if I was driving, I can control the car.
I see, I see.
But on planes, you're just stuck there like a little rat. Oh god.
True. When you think about it, it's like you're stuck in a metal tube. I guess.
Yes, yes, exactly. So, yeah, it's been a while since I've puked that hard on a plane. I've gotten better at it now. Like this is like my travel necessities. I need to have at least 2 cases of Dramamine, a
Two cases of
case of
what?
ginger pills. Dramamine is a motion sickness medicine,
Ah,
and then
see.
ginger pills. And then I
Ginger.
pop 2 of those a half hour before the flight. And then when I get on the
Uh-huh.
flight, I pop a NyQuil.
Oh,
And then I pass out.
dude, you're all drugged up.
Yes, yes, 100%. I like that.
Well, mhm.
Funny
Okay,
stuff.
this is such a tangent, but you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned going to AX just because you wanted to see the Elsword booth.
Yeah.
I chose my high school just because there's a Pokemon book in the library.
Really? Like just a
Yeah.
random Pokemon book.
Uh, okay, it was actually middle school. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it was just like a random Pokemon book. It was literally based on that. I don't know why.
That's so valid.
Yeah. I
I'm the
don't
type of
remember.
person that just travels randomly just because, so.
Hmm?
I'm the type of person, I'm the same way, because like even like if I find like a restaurant that's like an hour away, I'll still drive just to go.
Mm.
But did you end up getting to read that Pokemon book?
Yeah, I did. It was just like literally just one book. I don't know why I spent my whole life there. My whole school life there. But yeah,
Yeah, because you're a really big fan of Pokemon, right?
I am. I watched some of your Pokemon streams.
I'm so bad at Pokemon.
No, you can't be bad at Pokemon because it's a game for kids.
I don't know, man. All of my friends are competitive.
Oh well, you surround yourself with competitive people. You're starting to feel like you're dog shit at the game. I
No,
do like
so
watching it though.
I need to get back into it. I ended up buying the DLC,
Mm.
so I've been playing through the DLC. But yeah, I would always buy the Pokemon games to just collect all the Pokemon, and then once I collected all of them and finished my Pokédex, I was done.
I've never finished a Pokédex. That's like even more hardcore than I play.
Really?
No, never. I just play through the game,
Mm-hmm.
call it a day, and watch people play more Pokemon than I do.
Oh man, no, I made sure that I collected every single Pokemon. And I would like sit there and collect them, and like remember like on the 3DS when you had to breed Pokemon, I used to put like a quarter under the little like thingy-mabobber that makes your character run around. Yeah. Because I had to hatch them all too. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So I was very serious when it came to collecting them, but I didn't even know how IVs worked until my friends told me about it. I was like, oh, I just breeded the Pokemon to fill my Pokédex. I don't know if they're good or not.
The IV shit. That's too advanced. That's too higher brain function level.
For sure. Yeah, no, because even now I still don't understand it.
Mm.
Is there a Pokemon game that's your favorite?
I think this latest one might be like one of my favorites.
Really?
But just on the merit of the story.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I
Story
feel like
was good.
the story was just so good, and it's so at the end it's so Undertale-y.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how else to explain it, but yeah, I just really like the story. And I do like the Arceus games. Did you ever play them? The like Pokemon Legends game.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that one I really like because the main thing in that game is you have to catch Pokemon. That's like the main thing. For like most Pokemon games, the main thing is battling, right? But in the Pokemon Legends Arceus game, it's like you are more incentivized to catch and collect Pokemon. That's like they're really pushing that aspect of Pokemon hard, and that's why I really like it.
Oh, okay, never mind. I did play Arceus, and I found out how bad I am at throwing Pokeballs. I was like, damn, I am so bad at this. Like, it was hard. I was like, damn, I suck.
Yeah.
That was good, though. I like that one. I think my favorite Pokemon game is actually Auras.
Auras. Oh, I've never played it.
Really?
I didn't play the Emerald, about Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald either. So I didn't know the story for that one.
Oh man, I loved Auras so much. The music and just the remake was so good, and then like the extra story was really good. I think nothing has compared to Auras for me. If you ever get the chance to play Auras, it was actually probably like I was hooked on that game. I was like, damn. I remember when I finished the story, I was like, man, if only I could just like rinse my brain and redo it all over.
Yeah. The only thing I know from Auras is the Delta episode, and
Delta episode's so good.
I really like Rayquaza. It's my favorite Pokemon.
Oh my god, me too!
Dude!
I love Rayquaza. I have a shiny Rayquaza. He is my baby.
Oh,
I love him so much. I went through hell.
So cool. It's literally your color scheme.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went through hell getting that Rayquaza, let it be known.
I want to get a tattoo of it sometime.
Ooh, I always found it so funny about the Delta episode because, Rayquaza, like, protects, like, the Pokemon world. And it's always just mad chilling. But once Deoxys showed up, he was not having it.
Throwing hands.
He was like, get out of here, dude. So I always loved Rayquaza. I always thought that was a really funny point. It's like, damn, what is wrong with Deoxys for Rayquaza to not want to? No, get out of here, man.
So mad.
Yeah. I wish I liked Pokemon more. But I don't know if it was just like, I think like after, I really liked this one because I tried to get into Sword and Shield and it did not click for me. I really tried hard because I liked the characters. They were hot. It's just like, damn, I don't like the story.
Leon and Raihan, so
yes.
God, what did they make
characters
that's like, hot and
I agree. I was like, damn, you know what? I understand. If we're playing Pokemon just for the plot, I understand. But I hated the story of Sword and Shield. I couldn't get through it.
Yeah, I also didn't like the story. It's a little bit meh.
Yeah.
The only thing that made me like the game is Ryan and Leon. I'm so sorry.
That's so true. I liked the skinny little punk twink guy. I forgot his name.
Looks like Pierre.
A skunk. Yeah.
I like it. He looks so spoony.
Yes, I liked him because he looked perpetually dead inside. And it's really relatable.
I do like him too.
Yeah, it's very cute. Yeah, no, it's really funny. I used to buy every single Pokemon game, and I would buy the counterpart to my best friend, and that's how we would always trade like the opposite Pokemon, so we could finish our Pokédexes. And then we kind of just stopped, and then now we're back on the grind again because I bought Scarlet and he bought Violet. But I feel like everyone bought Violet. Not many people bought Scarlet.
Yeah, I got Violet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him because the Scarlet Pokemon is cool as fuck, but the Scarlet one looks dumb as hell, and that's why I liked him more. It looked so stupid. I like when they look a little stupid, and I think that's how I like my people too.
They're like little creatures,
Yeah, for sure.
My dumb little creatures.
Yeah. But what would you say is probably, you know what? I think this is a really good question. Is there any characters, growing up, whether it be like cartoon, anime, comics, or whatever, that made you like, damn, I really like this character?
Oh, you know what? This is going to be very, very basic, like probably very apparent, but you know how my quote-unquote self-insert is goth. Like, I've always liked that type of character, aka Raven from Teen Titans.
Raven's such a good character, though.
She's so good. And then, like, who's the other goth characters in Cartoon Network? Like, do you know Puffy Amiyumi?
I don't think so.
Yeah, there's like a character that's also that type of character. Yeah, basically like those type of characters I just really, really like, and I guess I based my personality around that.
No, that's so fair. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know if there was characters that, like, there's, like, characters that I liked aesthetics for, and then there was characters that I liked personality for, and, like, they're, like, two different things for me, right?
Yeah, those are two different categories. You know what? Sometimes the thing is, there are some characters that I don't like that I'm like, that's so me.
A little too relatable.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I guess I have to unpack this self-hatred. Yeah, but I have found some characters like that where I'm like, I don't like this character, but I can see this being me.
Damn, I don't know if maybe I've had a few of those. I'm trying to think. I've realized that I really gravitate to characters that are soft and cute personality-wise, but their aesthetics don't say that. If that makes sense, like they're completely opposite in aesthetic.
Gap Moe.
Yes, I love Gap Moe. I don't know why I do, but I think it's the cutest shit. It's just like so many of the characters I realized that I like would collect merch for. It's like, damn, it's because of the Gap Moe.
Do you have any examples?
Well, Jock is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Another probably good example is actually Zhongli from Genshin.
Zhongli. Ah, the grandpa.
Yes, the grandpa character.
Yeah.
I was like,
Ah.
at first it was like the aesthetics, and then he just kept doing like cute grandpa shit, and I was like, damn. I like him a little too much.
I see.
Nanami from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
huge Nanami fan. I don't know if it's because he also looks like Mads Mikkelsen. That could also be another thing. But I just like how like rough his character looks, but he's actually one of the sweetest human beings in the world.
Really.
But yeah, so I think that's what I always gravitated to. But then like for crushes, like I feel like I've never had a crush on a person, but I would crush on characters because they weren't real. They weren't real. So me having a crush on them, I wouldn't have to worry about them reciprocating those feelings.
Oh my god, are you secretly a Yume Danchi?
Maybe.
Because I don't think I have crushes on characters. I do ship characters a lot, but like I don't like I lust for this character, I guess.
For sure. I think like for the crushes on the characters, it's like I don't know if it's like something like me wanting to be with them, but I like the characters so much. I feel like that's like the only way I can describe it as a crush.
I see.
I don't know if it's like even like an obsession with the character. It's just like I don't know, like Miguel O'Hara. When I saw that character, it was over for me. Okay, I mean, I've been reading him since the comics.
I haven't watched it.
I love him.
He looks so cool though.
Right? He looks so cool. You know, I genuinely love him so much. But yeah, I feel like the crushes I have on like characters are definitely not like something that's like romantic or sexual. I just like the character so much. And I just feel like I've always been like that with characters and not people. I was like, is that something wrong with me? Like, am I weird? Because I can translate like that for characters.
It's like that safe exploration, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, poggers.
Yeah. No, because like you mentioning Raven, I loved Robin. I loved Robin so much.
Right. Why did I forget what Robin is?
But my favorite Robin is Dick Grayson, which is the original Robin.
I know there's like 50 Robins.
Yes.
I don't know which one's which. One of them is like later on a black suit guy.
Yes, right? That is the first one. That's Nightwing.
Ah.
So in the Teen Titans show, that is Dick Grayson. And Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing.
Oh, so he's later on becomes Nightwing.
Yes, okay. Once he retires the Robin title, he becomes Nightwing.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. I love Nightwing so much too. And I also love Red Hood. That's the Robin with the white streak in his hair.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah. Hold on. I will show you Red Hood. Hold on. I had a crazy obsession with Red Hood. I don't know if it was like the white streak in his hair. It probably could have been a little highlight. I was like, damn, might be in love just a little. Hold on, let's see.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you sent a Fugi link. Oh my god.
No, it's okay. I didn't know if you wanted to change it.
It's okay. We'll just stick with this.
No worries.
Speaking of the Robins, have you ever seen the Bat Family? Yeah, have you seen this comic?
Yes, I do. I do read that comic a lot.
It looks really cute. I love the art style.
Yes, it's so good. It's so good. I have always been a huge DC fan. So when that comic came out, I was really giddy about it. I love DC.
And they all look so good.
They really do. Like, they put in the extra effort to make them hot. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it. Mm-hmm. Would you say that you're a Marvel or a DC fan? Or you just enjoy them just to enjoy them?
I don't really read comic books, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know I know which one's which. I know which one's like on DC and which one's on Marvel, but like I don't really read the comics. I just, consume the movies like slop, like a pig in a pen,
I
just
feel
eating.
like the Marvel movies are better than the comics, so I totally understand that. But the DC movies are kind of ass, so you have to go to the comics. The DC
I see.
movies are fucking dog water. Not worth it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a skin in the game. I just consume whenever my family does consume it, because we watch movies together.
Yeah, I don't even know why I like DC so much. I think growing up, I liked DC so much because it was more realistic than Marvel.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
a thing?
Yeah. So I think the morals of Batman was something that I understood more as a child compared to Marvel, where it was kind of more like action and fantasy, but like the things that were put in like the DC comics was like it really hit home, you know? And I think that's why I always gravitated to DC more, personally.
DC.
I also like how much darker DC is. I think the characters are cooler in DC.
I remember seeing like a cartoon of like DC superheroes. I think it's like Justice League
Uh-huh.
in Cartoon Network, was it? But yeah, I enjoyed those cartoons, and that's like the first time I consumed any DC stuff, because it. I don't think the Marvel/DC comics are like super popular in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I never really like consumed them. Yeah, the animated series, it's so cool.
It is so good. Actually so good. Peak cartoon.
Yeah. That and Teen Titans. Oof.
I hate Teen Titans Go so much. I hate that shit. And it's so funny because a member of my group, Kane, loves Teen Titans Go. I fucking can't stand Teen Titans Go. Like, I hated that shit, but I will fully admit that there are some crazy clips that came out of Teen Titans Go that, like, I'm like, okay, that shit's really funny. But, like, the original Teen Titans was just so perfect. It was so
It's
good.
good. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if they'll ever bring it back, and it breaks my heart every single time I think about it. Hello, eBay. But yeah, we're just kind of talking about random shit. So if you guys have like random questions that you guys want us to answer or discuss, feel free to ask because we're both looking at chat. So yeah, no, can't stand Go. Go was awful. Oh my god, I hated Go. And I think like the worst part about Go for me is how much they tortured Robin, man. Like they made that man suffer and Go when he was honestly such a good character in the original Teen Titans.
Damn.
Did
Teen
you like
Titans
Young
was
Justice?
perfect to stay.
Yeah, for sure. I loved Young Justice. Young Justice was really good. Ray, love your work. Always looking forward to seeing it. I still remember when you made that fan art of you in my boobs.
I almost forgot I made that. Let me see.
I remember seeing it on my timeline. I was like, "Whoa, that's me!"
Ew.
Oh my god, still one of my favorite things to this day. I still love that. I still have it saved on my computer.
I'm glad you like.
And I think also a lot of people found me from that too, which I thought was really
Really?
funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm glad. It's so interesting because like I do know a lot of like people. Like I have a lot of crossover audience with a lot of VTubers, even though I'm not a VTuber myself.
Right.
Yeah, so it's always interesting to know because like there had been some times where I made cameos in my comic where I just take people's characters with permission and put them as background characters.
Mm-hmm.
And people in the comments will be like, "Oh, I know this VTuber. I know this character." Blah 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 blah. So always interesting to see the cross pollination.
For sure. I think it's just VTubing is so weird. You know, maybe that sounds really funny as as a
You
VTuber.
are a VTuber.
Yeah, well, it's so interesting how much crossover there is in like just like in general in the VTuber community with like other communities.
Mm.
Um, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to connect to so many people if I didn't become a VTuber.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, cause do you know the story of how I became a VTuber?
I don't think so. I think I remember some discussion about it when on stream, but I don't remember exactly what happened.
Okay, so I became a
Oh.
VTuber on accident.
Uh-huh.
I've been following Jovru for so long. I followed her for like 1,000 years. I was on her wait list. I wanted a full body commission of my Final Fantasy character because she did a lot of Final Fantasy commissions. It was
Oh, this is
finally
your model artist, right?
yes,
I see.
and she reaches out to me and she's like, "Okay, you want a live 2D full body?" I, for some reason, completely crossed out live 2D in my head, and I was like, "Full body? Yes." Okay. Well, this is all getting worked on. You know, nothing clicked in my head at all.
That it's a live 2D model.
Right. So when I get the finished product, okay, she sends me the file. I was like, "Oh, where's the PNG? It's just a PSD file. Am I supposed to open it myself?" You know? And she asked me if it was okay to post it on her socials. And in my head, right, I was like, I mean, it's your art. You can put it up. It's your portfolio. I don't care. You know, I'm just not thinking at all. Okay, she posts it on her Twitter, and I had made like a Twitter because all my friends like, you need to make a Twitter. I made a Twitter, and suddenly a huge influx of people were following my random account I made, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm so confused.
You to become a VTuber.
Yeah, they're like, when is this guy gonna debut? Blah 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 blah, you know? And when I finally opened up the PSD, okay, I was like, why are there so many layers? What is going on? My friends finally told me, they're like, oh, it's a Kizuna Eye thing. And I was like, what the fuck is Kizuna Eye? They're just like, well, you bought a VTuber. I was like, what the fuck is a VTuber? Oh my god. I had to go on like a personal deep dive to figure out what the hell I just spent all my money on.
That's so crazy.
And it got to the point where I was like, okay, well, I already dropped all of this money. I might as well try it out, right? I might as well be like, okay, what if it works out, it works out. I went low. I was kind of studying the VTuber community, and this was like 2021. And I think like I finally started getting comfortable in like November 2021 and started showing up on the scene, and here we are now. 2 years after.
Wow, the birth of Taiga.
Yeah, the birth of Taiga. It's actually so funny because a lot of people are like, "Oh, your model is based off Final Fantasy." Man, I thought it was a fucking full. Look, listen, I had no idea. Okay, I didn't know. So that's why I'm super excited for my 2.0 because my 2.0 has like actual thought put into it.
I'm so excited.
It actually looks so good. It's kind of crazy how good it looks. It's just like I finally like, you know, now that I know what VTubing is and like character design, I put a lot of effort into 2.0 Taiga because now I understand how many layers there are. Oh Jesus. Yeah. So that's how I became a VTuber.
Nice.
I did not think this would happen.
I do remember you talking about the birth of Invicta as well, where you just like gathered people together and be like, let's VTube together.
Yeah, no, so the story of Invicta is also just as funny, because a lot of people thought that we made our group with intention, but it's really funny because it started with me, Harmony, and Nicholas. And Nicholas made a server, which is now the Manor. If you guys don't know what the Manor is, that's the Invicta server. And invited us. And I remember the first time we went into call, and this first time talking to each other, I think we just started giggling for like a whole straight hour. And then I think Nicholas started helping Harmony with his microphone settings. And then they started playing Phasmophobia. And then after that, Kane joined us. And then lastly, Kite. And we kind of were just hanging around each other all the time. and we all had the same model maker. And then we were all kind of just like, what if we all stream together? And that's Invicta. That's what happened.
Yeah, that story is so cute.
Yep. So the others planned to go into VTubing. The only one that fell into VTubing was me.
It's you.
And it's really funny too, because the reason why they all have their models is because of my model.
Oh.
They saw my model and commissioned her.
So you're the trendsetter.
Kinda. Everyone thinks that I'm Jovru's first model, but I'm actually not. I'm Jovru's third model, but the first one does stream. The second one disappeared off the face of the earth. I actually don't know where he is. So everyone always thinks I'm the first one, but I'm not. But yeah, let's see. This isn't a question, but I want to thank Rainbow for making beautiful pieces that involve pastel colors and pinks and purples as well. As someone that loves pastel and those colors for clothing, I feel it's so difficult to find a piece of those styles together. Thank you, Ty, for the stream. Of course, I hope you've been enjoying it. We've honestly just been yapping. It's been a vibe. I hope you've enjoyed yourself, Ray.
I have. Thank you for talking to me and chat. Thank you too, for having me. I don't know. I'm just like naturally kind of awkward and not. I don't want to talk myself down too much, but yeah, I tend to default to talking myself down. So I've been trying so hard to not do that this stream because I know it's bad. Right?
No, I get it. I get it. It's one of those things where how do I explain it? Because I feel like I was the same way too when I was younger. I think also it was like a really big point of like how I was raised by my mom. And me and my mom have a very tumultuous relationship. Okay, me and my mom are not homies. Okay, but she always made me feel lesser than, and it didn't really click into like place as I got older that I didn't have to put myself down because my mother was doing it, right? Once that clicked for me, I started kind of just like, people say that confidence, it doesn't come naturally. I faked it till I made it. I'm not gonna lie. I would just gas myself up as much as I could. And now I'm kind of at that comfortable spot where I'm kind of just like, yeah, I don't suck. There's definitely moments where I'm like, damn, I do suck. But for the most part, I'm like, okay, I don't suck. It's all good. We're vibing. But it definitely, it's difficult to get to that point. It was not something that was super easy for me.
Yeah, that's so admirable. Like I'm still working on that, and yeah, I'm just hoping something like this, talking to you and stuff, will get me out of my shell a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm really honest when I'm saying like I avoid calls. Like even though I like the person that I'm talking to, like I don't want you to listen to me, blah 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 blah, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm glad that you're being very accommodating, and I hope you don't mind me and my rumbles.
Yeah, no, totally. Like I said, if I was uncomfortable, you would know. I'm genuinely chilling. Don't worry about it. I also yap a lot too. My chat knows. If the chat in here, they know how much I can literally just sit here and talk. I think there was like one stream where I was just talking for like 6 hours. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta go to the grocery store, guys. Bye. But that's a common occurrence here, so.
Easy.
Let's see. Now that you two know what you know now, what would you tell someone that's exploring? That's a good question. What would I say to someone that is exploring? Like exploring their like identities, or like I feel like that's really difficult to give like solid advice on, just because everyone's experiences are different.
Yeah, and things that work for us might not work for other people.
For sure, yeah.
So there's not like a whole all-encompassing advice that I am comfortable giving. But I guess this is like something that I've struggled with, which is like if you can't figure it out, or like you how do I say this? It's so hard to English, man.
No worries.
You have forever to figure it out. There's no rush. Like you don't have to immediately know what you are, or like it's a lifelong journey. Don't feel rushed. Go at your own pace. Um, and I know that advice is not always applicable to people who are like, I need to do certain things by this point of time. So, I I get that that's not like an all encompassing advice, but that's something that I would have appreciated as an advice for myself.
I think for myself, if there's something that I wish I told myself when I was younger, is that I shouldn't have had to try to cater to what society wanted. I should have allowed myself to feel the things I felt, not because I wanted to appease everyone around me,
Yeah.
but, you know, I just wish that I thought about myself more. Because at the end of the day, you don't need to label yourself, right? Like how I mentioned at the start of stream, labels are there to help you, but they don't have to
Yeah.
be the end all be all of who you are as a person. And I think that exploring your sexualities, you should do it in a safe environment with consenting parties, because it's dangerous out there. So I just want people to be really
Yes,
careful.
scary. People are scary.
They really are. So just keep your safety and precaution. Okay, I don't recommend the shit I did in college. Okay,
Oh.
okay, I am not a role model for that. I can fully admit it. But definitely I think that the best thing about the time and environment that we live in now is that we have the ability to talk about this stuff, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And I
Definitely.
definitely think that if you have the opportunities to go to discussions, go to Pride, if you have like a parade near you, definitely go. Figure it out, meet some new people.
Yeah. And with like internet, these kinds of communities are like, it's more accessible. You're able to talk to people and learn about their experience and see if you relate to them.
For sure, yeah. Honestly, thank God for the internet.
Yeah.
The internet sucks, but if I didn't have the internet, I would not be here right now.
I will be jobless.
Me too. Me too.
Well,
I too would be
you are a
jobless.
doctor,
I mean,
sir.
yeah, but I'm a computer doctor, so if there's no internet, there's still also not really a point for computers unless, like, doing work and not enjoying the internet. I'm trying to think.
Mm.
I've had a few jobs. But it's so funny because as much as I am an extrovert,
Mm-hmm.
I think the closest friends I've ever made in my life are on the internet.
Ah.
I think that I have a friend group of 17 years,
Oh, wow.
all on the
Wait,
internet.
17 years. Wow. Wow. That's so long lasting. Dude,
Mm-hmm.
my oldest internet friend group are Homestuck people.
Homestuck is crazy. What? Oh my god, what a flashback to the past.
Yeah.
Man, I never got into Homestuck, not because it was weird, it's because I didn't understand it, but I did think it was very funny.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, that's so funny.
yeah, they're friends that transcend fandoms now. Like, we're like doing our own things, but I still keep in touch with them and they're like very great friends, progress friends.
No, it's so funny because that friend group, I saw them graduate college. I helped them pick their prom dresses.
Oh my
I
god.
was there when they, found their first boyfriends or girlfriends. And it's just, I wouldn't have been
Amazing.
able to do that without the internet, you know?
Mm-hmm. Is it possible because in a strange way, the internet is more sticky than like in real life connections?
For
Because
sure,
like,
because I think it's so much easier to connect with people online because it's so easy to
yeah.
just send a message to someone.
Whereas like if it's in real life, you meet someone in a bar, you might not see them again,
For sure.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, interesting.
Yes, yeah. I still think it's so funny to this day. I'm like 17 years. Oh, and sometimes like, oh, maybe it was like just 7 years, and I like do the math. It's like, oh no,
70.
yeah, it's been that
Ooh.
long. Because then I think about how old I am now. I'm like, damn.
Do you like have that information like available or like
Look, the
the
friend
how
group.
old you are?
I don't say it, but I'm sure people can
Okay.
do the math.
Okay.
I don't really care either, though. I
Yes.
think I think at this point people can figure out the mathematics of how old I am because I. It's actually so funny you mentioned that because I think a lot of people that have talked to me before they get to know me will think that I'm young, and then I start talking about old man shit, and they're like, "Oh no, you are old."
I thought you're like a little, like at least a little bit older than me, at least, because one, you got a doctorate.
Hmm.
Two, you have like these crazy ass experiences,
Yes,
and I'm like,
yes.
I'm 25 right now, and I don't know a lot of stuff. So the fact that you have like a lot of experiences makes me think that you are older than me. I don't know if
Yes.
that's the case though.
Yes, I am. I am.
Okay.
But not that much older. Not that much older.
Okay. I see. I see.
Prehistoric? Ancient? Alright, you little fuckers. I swear to God. You
Lord.
guys got me fucked up. Listen, I'm not that old.
Well,
Mm,
you are a boomer for not knowing the flags.
fuck. Got a point there. Shit. When I was setting up for like the other Pride collabs, okay, and people like were like posting like all of like their flags and like all I was like, what? What are these? I had no idea.
Mm,
You're a millennial
yeah.
that's boomer enough. Y'all are so mean
That's
to
true.
me.
That's true. Millennials are boomers.
Oh, you guys are so mean to me.
Like I am
Oh.
semi-millennial. I'm like on the cusp
A
of a
zillennial? I think that's what they call them.
millennial. Yeah.
Zoomer millennial. We're
Yeah.
gonna be the coolest retirement home together. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-mm.
Okay, pause. I have to piss. So I'm
Okay.
gonna be
Okay.
right back.
So
Yes,
okay.
I will go piss. One sec.
Chat. Chat. What do we say? Well, tigers, pissing and shitting. I'm boomer in that regards to some tech stuff too, so that tracks. Dude, I am so bad with tech. It's fucking me up. The fact that I have to learn something new is like I don't want to do that. I just want to be comfortable with my setup right now. Pissing all by yourself, handsome. Ay. Millennials were raised by parents, raised by boomers. I don't understand that sentence. I'm so sorry. Hmm. Ask him when he comes back about the drunken cowboy incident. You didn't hear this from me. Okay. I'll put that in the pocket of uh, raise questions towards Taiga. Hopefully, it's not anything weird. Well, you know what? Even if it's weird, it's going to be a really fun story, right? I feel like he always has like these crazy ass fun stories. I remember one of his stories. Oh no, I don't know if I should tell that story because like that's not my story, but I remember him saying telling a story about like a gigolo friend that he had. I don't know if that's like I'm pretty sure that's a story that he told on stream. But yeah, I'll ask again. The dream dragon of knowledge strikes again. No, it isn't that weird. Okay. Even if it's weird, I'm all in for any weird stories. Beep, beep, beep. Whoa. 4 children at 27? Mm. Interesting. I feel like some people just age differently. I feel like my little sister just is way more mature than I am. I'm like such a goober while she's doing all these crazy adult stuff.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. What's up with the cowboy drunk incident?
Anyways, I
What's
I
this?
I am not I legally don't have to talk about it.
The flip. No, you gotta tell us.
I
Yeah.
don't even remember half of it because I was drunk as fuck. I don't even. All I know was that I was really drunk and I was talking in my southern accent. That's all
You have
I
a southern accent?
I grew up in the South,
Oh.
but I ended up moving to the Midwest. So now I sound like I'm from the Midwest, but my southern accent was pretty strong.
Can you do it?
With enough alcohol I can.
Oh. Okay, chat, pump him with alcohol right now.
That is
Right now, you
crazy.
gotta.
That is crazy.
Oh,
That is
I want to hear that.
crazy. Yeah, no, I grew up in actually I grew up like all across America, but when I first came to America, I landed in California, but that was only for a little bit. And then my family moved to Louisiana. And I grew up in Louisiana, and that's where like the southern accent came from. And then I moved to oh my god, where else did I move? I moved to Seattle in Washington. And then I moved to Pennsylvania, New York. I was everywhere basically. So it got to the point where like my accent was like such like a huge that is crazy. Oh no, a shot right now. Alright. Alright.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, well now I have to get alcohol. I don't know if I have any
Is this peer
bottles.
pressure?
It might be peer pressure. Let's see.
Wait, you don't have to take it if you don't want to.
I mean, I could always get a beer. I could get a beer. Let me get a beer. Let me go get a beer.
Peer pressure would take us down for it. I myself, Chad, am having a crisp glass of water. Coax the South out of him. Hydration check, yes. Everyone drink water. Or beer. Wait, is that legal to say? Am I legally culpable when I'm saying, like, you should drink? Bad influence. No, no, no. Water's so good. Dude, guys, I broke my Pokemon glass the other day when I was drinking water. It's so sad. Any side hobbies you enjoy? Sleeping. Recently, I haven't been doing much aside from sleep.
Alright.
Okay, you got the shot.
Oh no, it's a
Or
beer can.
Beer, okay. Ooh, fizzy.
New can. Alright. I'll just get comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Why are you taking this so seriously? Whoa! Guys, did you hear that? The gulps. The big gulps.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh,
Did you chug the whole thing?
I'm halfway.
Oh. Chug jug. It was nasty.
This is so cold.
Mmm.
Oh, it kind of burns. I'm not gonna lie.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh my god. You know what would go really good with this right now? Fried chicken. Damn.
Ah,
Whew.
yeah.
All right. I probably won't get drunk off of one beer, but I will get warm. So I'm just gonna sit here and let it marinate.
you
Whew.
ever thought of making an account dedicated to your cats? My cats? I don't have cats. My sister has cats. How many cats do you have, Taiga? 2, is it?
Yeah, just 2.
Oliver and what's the other one?
Maple.
Maple. Oh, so cute.
I know. She's getting so big. Actually, let me show you this picture of her. This is what I woke up to this morning. Hold on. She's just staring at me. It's like, feed me, you fat bastard. And it's like, okay, alright, hold on. She's such a cutie patootie. I love her so much. She's getting so big.
Cute. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't.
She's so cute though. Like, she's so cute.
Oh, got those eyes.
I know. And it's so funny because I remember that I wanted a girl cat so bad. And then I found her next to a dumpster a few days after.
Wow.
Covered in vomit.
Oh.
Her own vomit. She smelled awful. I gave her a little wash and now she's home with me.
Aw, baby.
She is just a baby. So when she actually gets full grown, I'm gonna start sobbing. I don't think I can handle it when she grows to her full size. My heart's gonna break and I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Oh my god, you're full on cat dad.
Okay, so I remember, I love cats, okay? I've loved cats all of my life. I don't even know why I love cats so much. There's just something about cats that I always loved. And I remember when I was younger, I would beg my mom every day to let me have a cat. She would never let me. And when I turned, 18? I think, I asked her, and my brother was in the living room with me, and I was like, can I get a cat? You know, because it was basically a ritual of me asking every single day. And she said yes. And me and my brother literally fucking stood up like meerkats. We were like, whoa, she actually said yes. I remember making her say it again, so I had it on recording. And then I went to go find a cat the next day.
Oh, so cute.
But yeah, no, I love cats. Cats are so precious. I love cats. If you guys can't tell, I love cats. I'm not much of a dog person.
Funny.
They are.
They're like, okay, I feel like they're much funnier online. And dogs are funnier in real life. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. Because I used to have a dog. I also found him on the street. He passed away in 2017, but he passed away of old age, so he had a good life. But he was so fucking hilarious. He was a husky, but he was a runt husky. He did not bark. And it was because of my cat. And he would I think he would copy my cat. He would just laze around.
Oh, that's so cute.
And he'd try to sleep on her cat tree, but he was definitely a runt, but not small enough to fit in the cat tree. And he's such a fucking hilarious dog, because huskies are supposed to talk and bark a lot, but he didn't do any of that at all. But I loved both of them. They did pass away of old age, but God, they were such good pets. Oh man, you have sent me a ton of pictures of cats. Though, are they all your sister's cats?
So the situation is, we lived in our mom's house, and all of the cats that we had officially as pets are living there. But at some point, there's just so many stray cats that came over because we keep feeding them, I guess. So yeah, there's this one male cat that just brought in a kitten. I don't even think that it's his kitten.
He just brought him.
He was like, hey, can you take care of this for me? To the family. And I was like, oh, I guess so. And then he brought another kitten. Also not his, by the way. I don't know why he keeps coming with kittens. And, there's that kitten ended up giving birth to 4 more
Oh my
kittens.
god.
So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that happens there. Eventually, I moved out. My sister, she hasn't moved out yet, but she is in college right now. So yeah, and the funny thing about her cats, she has her own cats now.
Okay.
And the funny thing about it is that um, she got her cat while on, I don't know what the English word for this is, but it's basically like a community service when you're in college. It's like a required thing. So she went to this like village, like not remote, but like not the city kind of, area. And you have to travel by boat to get to there. And she met the kitten there. And she got so attached to the kitten that she wanted to take her back to the city, and she had to smuggle that kitten in
Onto the
boat.
boat.
Yeah, and the kitten keeps crying the whole journey, but when the inspector came in, the kitten just shuts up.
He knew.
He knew exactly. So yeah, now that's where he is now with my sister in the city.
That's
So
so
yeah.
funny. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I found both my cats on the street. So Oliver followed me home.
Oh,
He followed me home and did not leave.
so cute. Was he like already big or still like?
No, he was definitely still a kitten. Like he just became like an adult cat, so I think he was only like a year or so old. And he
Oh.
followed me home, and it was so funny. I remember this really distinctly because I was walking home, and I kept hearing rustling behind me. Because for cats being silent, this bastard was so loud, and I would turn around and he'd hide. And I'd keep running to my house, and when I finally unlocked the door to my house, he ran in. And I was
Oh.
trying to get him out, but he wouldn't leave, and he hasn't left since.
Well, it's his house now.
Exactly. I became his bitch, genuinely. He's such a good boy, though. I mean, I love him. He became a little bastard because now he's older and Maple's in the picture. But
Are they friendly?
I think they tolerate each other. It's
Well,
not. They don't like. I don't even know. I don't think they like attack each other because like no like tails like flare up or anything. But like when they fight, he always beats the shit out of her because she's small as fuck and he's huge. So yeah, I'm like, I hope that she like doesn't get bigger, but at the same time, I hope she does so she can beat Oliver's ass.
yeah.
Yeah. So it definitely was bad when like I did bring her home though. He was not happy about it. And like I think like he was so upset with me because he would always sleep in my bed and she was sleeping in my bed and he just refused to be in my presence for like a month.
Oh no.
It was very, very depressing. Now he's not. I mean, I do think that he's now chosen my brother over me, which is probably the worst betrayal one can ask for. Oh, it still hurts me, but you know what? It's
Fighting with the
fine.
enemy.
No, genuinely, because now he sleeps in my brother's bed,
Uh,
and Maple sleeps in my bed. But Maple's such a cute, pretty little princess, and I love her so much. She's so baby. Like, she's so cute. I feel like I spoil her so much, but she's genuinely, like, so sweet. Like, I was like, damn. And it's so funny, because I took her to the vet, and my vet was like, calicos are supposed to have a lot of attitude. This is a really sweet baby. I had no idea about that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, because I think they say calicos and tortoise cats have a because there's like
the grayish.
no, I think
right?
tortie is the red, brown, orange mix.
Oh, let me
Here,
see.
yeah, let's look at tortoise cats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They call it tortitude. Yes.
Oh, dude. The dude.
Yes, bruh getting betrayed. Honestly, after my brother told me that he was, sleeping in his bed now, I remember I woke up early, went to my brother's room, and I saw Oliver sleeping in his bed, I was so pissed. I was like, there is no way you followed me home.
It's like catching a partner cheating.
Yes, he was cheating on me. I mean, I'm sure he thought I was cheating on him with Maple, but you know. I'm so depressed about it to this day.
So,
And he's my fat baby too. And you know what's crazy now? He doesn't even go towards me like first now. Only if my brother is gone, and then he'll go to me.
No, you're not the first choice anymore.
I know. I was like, oh, so I'm just not your human anymore. Is that what it is? Like,
the side hoe.
So sad. Cats are sneaky bastards. Like they know. They're very smart.
Bastard.
Yeah. Have you had any other pets besides like the cats that, you know, the stray cats and stuff though?
Probably just fish. So lame. But yeah, I'm not a big pet guy. Like I struggle to just take care of myself. I don't want another thing's life in my hands.
That's fair enough. No, I totally get that.
So, like the cats in my mom's place, you know, I don't directly take care of them. Like technically they're my sisters and my mom's.
Yeah, I think if I didn't have my cats, I would probably be so fucking depressed. Like if I didn't have them, I would be in shambles. So I very much love my cats, but I think I was definitely the same way. But I kind of got to the point where it's like animals just know you, you know? Like they know when you're sad, they know when you aren't happy, and they have Oliver judges, but not Maple. Oliver is not a comforting cat. Maple is. When I would have like breakdowns, he would like come and sniff me and then sit next to me, but wouldn't let me hug him.
That's so adorable.
But Maple, if I'm like going through it, will just crawl into my shirt. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I love my babies. I would definitely get another cat if I could, but I probably shouldn't because my brother's technically allergic to them.
Oh,
but,
dude, everyone in my house is allergic to cats.
Really?
Yeah, we had to take medicine.
That's so funny, actually.
Every time I go visit my mom, it's like why is my eyes red now? Like, I feel like I was more tolerant to it when I was still living in her house, but now that I'm away from it, every time I visit, it's like my eyes.
You'd kill him and me, Taiga. Listen. I remember when I found out actually, this is really funny. My brother's allergic to everything in the universe, okay? If that kid was not in a hamster ball, he'd die. He'd die from just his allergies.
Okay.
And I remember when we got his list of allergens, it was 4 pages long.
What?
And I remember I said, if I find out that you're allergic to cats and dogs on this, you're leaving the house. Not the cat.
Not the cats, yeah.
Okay? I don't care about you. I'm keeping the cat. And we're flipping through this allergy book, and on the last page, allergic to cats and deathly allergic to dogs. And I just looked at him, and I was like, all right, pack up your shit, you're leaving.
So sad.
Yeah, he's okay with them now because he takes the medicine, and for him, I think with the cats, if they aren't clean, that's when his allergies start acting up. But because he's been surrounded by my cats this whole time, like he's gotten a lot better. Dogs, though, he's so fucked when it comes to dogs. If a dog licks him, it's over.
It's Jover.
And he loves dogs.
Oh, that's so sad.
And every time we go out together and I see a dog, I make sure to pet the dog so I can flip off my brother. And he gets so mad. Every time we go on walks or we just go out and there's a dog, I must pet it to make sure he can't pet it. So. Does that make me an asshole? Who knows? Hello, Cherry. Oh yeah, no. I love animals. I love cats. I do love dogs. I've always realized I love big dogs.
Big dog.
Love big dogs. Oh my god. I think my favorite dogs are actually Dobermans.
Oh, those will suit you.
I love them so much, but I like them when they don't have the cropped ear. I like when they have their original floppy
Ear?
ears.
Wait, cropped ear.
Because Dobermans people pay to crop their ears so they're like fiercer,
Oh,
but they're
putting them
naturally
up.
floppy.
Ah, oh, I see.
hmm
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Same
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Rottweilers. I love Rottweilers too.
Rottweiler. Sorry, I don't know my dogs.
No, that's okay. The main reason why I love those two dogs specifically, the reasoning is really stupid, but it's because they have eyebrow dots.
Oh, that's cute. Wait, that's so true.
It's the eyebrow dots that get me every time. I love them. I think they're so cute. And when they make silly faces, I can't help it. They're so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I love pit bulls too. Yeah, I love big dogs. My neighbor has this fucking huge. This dog is ginormous, an Alaskan Malamute. It's basically like a bigger husky. It's like twice the size of a husky.
Let me see. Oh, big dog.
It's so big. Every time I see her try to walk this thing, she has to like put two hands on the leash because it's so big. But he's a really good dog.
Oh my god, the puppy is so cute.
Yes, yes. Alaskan Malamute, yeah. Big
Where
dog. I'm
is it?
such a big dog nerd. Golden, actually, GSD. What is that? Gold? No, golden. I actually don't know what GSD is. Rotties and Dobermans. Yeah, Rotties and Dobermans. I love them. Polar bear type dogs. Yeah, I think they're about the same size. Yeah. Dog fighting, dog sitting. You know, I had a neighbor that had 6 German shepherds.
Wow.
I know.
How do you take care of 6 German shepherds?
Yeah, tell me about it. So I would help out and like walk the dogs with her. Oh, German Shepherd. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, so she had 6 German Shepherds, and there was one German Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Moose.
Moose?
That dog was 130 pounds. Which
Someone
is,
un-Americanized that?
let me see. Let's see. 130 is 59 kilograms.
Oh, wow.
A big ass dog, okay? And every
Big.
time I would sit on the couch, he would lay on top of me because he thought that he was a lap dog.
Oh, that's so cute though.
And he would
It's
crush
so
me.
funny. It's so funny whenever big dogs just still think that they're still lap dogs.
Yes, and it's the opposite for little dogs because they think that they're big dogs.
Yeah, they're like hot shit.
Yes. Do you like chihuahuas?
Um, I just don't know a lot of chihuahuas, I guess. I don't know a lot of dogs.
Oh, chihuahuas look like little rats. They look like sickly rats, and if you like squeeze them, their eyes will pop up.
Oh
But I
no.
love chihuahuas. I love them so much. They look so stupid. Okay, the like how stupid they look is their charm. My
I see.
neighbor had the cutest, ugliest chihuahua that she would always put in her purse. That thing was always on the verge of death. I
Oh
love
my
that chihuahua with all of my heart, and I love the chihuahua movies. My dad's white Labrador was close to 105 kilograms. Oh my god. It's a big fucking dog. Oh man. I kind of miss my dog though. I miss having a dog, but my lifestyle now, I could never take care of a dog.
Mm,
So much
yeah.
work. You gotta take him to go to the bathroom. You gotta take him on walkies.
Yeah.
Cats, you don't have to do that.
Mm-hmm. Cats are so, you can
Independent.
die and your cats will thrive.
They will be big chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Hmm. I never
I'm
knew how to
hungry.
not eat. Oh, have you not eaten yet?
Oh, I haven't actually. Wait, when's the last time I ate?
Uh-oh.
2 days ago.
2 days
No, no,
ago!
no, 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 no. It was like 12 hours ago.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Yeah.
I've done about the same too.
Mm-hmm.
I ate around what time did I eat today? I ate around 1 today, so it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Basically, I'm waiting for my breakfast.
Oh, what's
So,
for breakfast today?
probably some garbage food. I don't eat anything else aside from carbo.
I mean, well, what kind of garbage food is it?
Okay. I'll have to look for my options.
I love garbage foods. I'm American,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. I have to start eating healthier, man. It's so crippling to me.
it's a lot of work. That's why
Yeah.
I exercise a lot. I also have to feed my
Mm.
family, so that's why my diet is pretty solid. But that's only because of having to keep my
Oh,
health in good condition.
nice. Yeah. I can't cook. I live alone, so I eat like a trash baby.
Oh no. Let's see. No links, but Tyga's burp brought back a bad memory. I'm sorry. If there was a burp counter on my streams, it'd be over for me. It'd be like in the thousands. I used to play Uno in high school. I shouted "Oh!" I burped during my O in front of a trainee, my teacher, and 2 to 3 students. That's okay. Burping's normal.
Mm,
I burp all the time. At least it's
yeah.
coming out from upstairs, not downstairs. Let it be known. I'll take upstairs over downstairs.
Huh.
Mm.
Okay.
Could have been worse. Could have farted. Exactly.
Farted.
Yep.
Shitty.
Yep. That's always an innate fear of mine. Like I'm always so
Yeah.
scared too, because you never know. Like, is it gonna be what?
Yeah, well, how would you not know? Can you not feel it?
I don't know. Sometimes where it's like dastardly, you're like, oh, I don't know, man. Luckily, it's never happened, but the thought is always in my head when it does happen. It's like, what if?
Oh no.
Everyone collapsed laughing. I held someone by the collar. I was so pissed just to make my situation worse. I know some gassy people, so upstairs is way better than downstairs. Exactly. The tummy rumbles and you feel it, you get scared. Dastardly. I feel like that's the perfect word for it, You never know. Honestly, whenever my stomach starts rumbling, I get scared. I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? Don't do that. Oh man, that's funny as fuck, actually. I'm trying to think. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner today. Can't just be a can of beer. That'd be pretty bad.
No. Yeah, you gotta eat. I think I'm gonna get some gyudon actually.
Ooh.
Like a convenient gyudon place that's open 24 hours.
Damn. I used to live in the city, and I think that was the best part about living in the city is because everything was open 24 hours. I live in the burbs
Yeah.
now, so.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. City life isn't for me anymore. When I was younger, yeah, but I definitely prefer living in the burbs now. I think that's I think that's just the old man talking.
Yeah, that's the boomer talking.
Yeah. Pizza, y'all, I'm lactose intolerant. Okay?
What?
I'm
You?
lactose intolerant, yeah.
Oh no. Oh
Uh,
no.
I love pizza, but pizza doesn't love me.
Mm. So no cheese?
I mean, I eat cheese a lot, and then I have to pay the consequences. There was one collab. I think I had like carne asada fries with a ton of cheese. It was over. I was like, guys, I gotta go. Like everything hurts. I need to go to the bathroom right now. And I like left in the middle of it because I had to go to the bathroom. And is crazy. Okay, hold on. What is your favorite pizza topping?
Me?
Yeah.
I just like margarita, dude. Just like
Margarita.
tomato sauce and cheese. That's it.
Damn.
Just like plain, no bullshit, just cheese. Boring.
I don't think I don't remember the last time I had a margarita pizza except in Italy.
Oh. Yeah, I never get out of my comfort zone.
Oh.
What's yours?
Oh, I like everything pizzas.
Oh.
I love when there's like a bunch of veggies and meat, everything. Give me all of it.
I see.
Bell peppers, olives, sausage, pepperoni.
I don't like olives. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay. I think a lot of people don't like olives.
Olives is whack, dude.
I don't think pineapple? I have. Oh, I love pineapple on pizza.
I've ever had it, so I can't judge.
Oh, I love
So
pineapple on pizza. But I do believe that you have to have American pineapple on pizza because I've seen it done in other countries and it's not the same.
huh.
And you gotta get like Hawaiian style.
Ah, yeah. Dude, you're making me even more hungrier.
My bad,
I'm
gamer.
like,
I'm always
I'm,
hungry.
I'm like order.
Hungry is my
Yeah,
default.
yeah, that's me too, honestly. But I can't keep living like this.
Imagining Taiga's toppings makes my stomach grumble in a bad way. That is crazy. Okay, my pizza. I love getting supreme pizzas,
Supreme.
but I think if I was forced to only choose one topping, it'd be pepperoni. I love me
Classic.
a good
Classic.
pepperoni, and I love when like the extra oil is on top. Yummy.
Is pepperoni pork?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't
Is,
know. What is
is it
pepperoni made of?
that? Do you guys know? Hmm?
Oh, it's a blend of beef and pork.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't eat pork here. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's not like. Well, at least for me, I don't get it, but I'm pretty sure the pepperonis, quote unquote pepperonis here, are beef pepperonis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know that you can what's the word? You can get turkey pepperoni, which is actually pretty good. I've tried it a few times. Not bad at all.
See, turkey
Mm.
is such a not is so not a thing here. I don't think I've ever had a turkey.
Oh, you know what? That's fair. I forget that turkey's like like a North America thing. I always forget about that.
Yeah,
I genuinely
speaking
love
all
turkey
about
too.
your American food.
I'm sorry, man. I'm America to the core.
It's okay. I'm excited to know how America is like
Oh my
later.
god, I hope you have a ton of. I hope you get to eat so much food.
Oh, I'm going to be such a fat boy.
Oh my god, you're gonna have a good time, okay? Because like Anime Expo has so many good food spots.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I hope that
I'll
you
be there
enjoy.
like a few days after the event too. So
Oh yeah, you'll have a fun time exploring everything then.
yeah, looking forward, but also I'm kind of nervous. Yeah.
I mean, it's your first time in America. I don't blame you for being
You
nervy.
know what? I'm scared the most? TSA.
Honestly, TSA is not that bad.
Okay, can you guarantee that?
This is why I'll say it's not that bad. Okay, as from coming from a southeastern country like Indonesia, you should be okay because from what I remember going through TSA, if you're coming from international waters, depending on the airport, you'll probably have to scan your fingerprints and then scan your passport and then grab your stuff, but it's not bad. Like coming and landing and going through TSA is not bad at all. If you're not
Mhm.
bringing anything crazy with you, if it's just like, your luggage and like the stuff for like your con and all that.
Mhm. Okay.
See, because I okay, so when I used to travel a lot, right? I have metal kneecaps
Oh.
and I also have nipple piercings.
Oh.
So before
So does that flare up in the
so
metal
yeah,
detector?
so before the metal detectors are as good as it is now, okay, the systems for detecting all that was fucking awful, and I still remember to this day when like I would go through, it would go off, and I'm wearing like sweatpants and like a t-shirt, and they're trying to find all this metal on me, so they grab like the stick and like they keep scanning my legs. So there was one time they rolled up my leg to see if I was hiding anything in there. It's like, no, it's just my kneecaps because both of my legs got shattered.
Mhm.
And I remember when they would scan my chest, and I
Scan
remember
the lip.
I remember one lady scanning it, and I was wearing a t-shirt, so you could see them anyway. And she's like, "Oh, you have one of those." It's like, "Yep, yes, I
One of
do.
those.
I do
Mm.
have them pierced." And she's like, "Okay, you can go." Oh man.
Mm.
Let's see. I was so excited to watch the stream, but I'm too exhausted to stay up and see more. Glad I got to hop in though. Also getting to watch Taiyo for the first time. Thank you to Rainbow for making a webcomic that's changed me so deeply. Aw, no worries. I hope you have a good sleep.
Thank you, Spooky D.
The scandalized O. Yeah. I think it's always really funny when people find out that I have piercings. Because, like, it's on my model, and then people are like, oh, is it just, like, on your model just for aesthetic? Oh, no, it's because I have them in real life. So I thought it'd be funny to also have it on my model. Yeah, because the story of getting that piercing was,
I think I remember. Yeah. Sorry, like I know a little bit too much. Like
it's okay.
It had a hard time coming out, was it? Yeah. So she had to stimulate it.
Yep.
Was it?
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
I remember. I don't know why that story stuck with me.
It's a really funny story. You know what I mean? So like even like now I think about it, it's like, damn, that shit is still crazy. And it's so funny because when I do take the piercings out to clean, they just right back in. That's like a turtle retracting its head back in. It's like, finally, home sweet home. You have to take out the piercings and clean them. I don't know. I've just had them for so long now. Oh my god, how long have I had them? I think 5 years.
Oh.
So I feel like they're just like kind of a part of me. Like I forget that I have them sometimes, so that I'll knock into random shit. Often. More often than I'd like to admit. The amount of times I've crashed into things and get them caught. I used to use loofahs, and I don't use them anymore because it got caught on the loofah, and I think my life flashed before my eyes.
Oh my god. So scary.
Yeah, I don't recommend. And then I have a ton of ear piercings. And I pierced them all myself.
Oh.
When I was an edgy middle high schooler and was like a really big scene kid, so like I'd go like Warped Tour and like Riot Fest and stuff, whenever I was having a mental breakdown, I pierced my ears.
Oh. That's your cope.
Yeah, that was my cope. And then I ran out of space.
Oh.
Yep. And then I pierced my own nose. That's gone though, because I just kept getting allergies and I was sick of the jewelry, so I took that out. I almost got an eyebrow piercing, but then my face structure wouldn't allow that, so I was just like, well, no eyebrow piercing. And then after piercings, I moved on to tattoos.
Oh.
Yeah, my coping mechanisms were very expensive when I was younger. I haven't gotten anything since.
Dude, but, I can't wait to get my own tattoo.
Your first?
Yeah, well, I haven't really planned it out well. I just wanted the Rayquaza on me.
That'd be sick. Where'd you wanted to have it?
Oh, my arm. Hopefully, like
wrapped around,
encircling. Yeah, wrap around.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick for sure.
But I don't know, like who can make Rayquaza art for me like that. So
for sure, I know there's like quite a few artists in America. I've seen that do some crazy Pokemon tattoos.
Ooh, have you ever seen one of those, like, the Japanese Yakuza-esque tattoos, but, like, it's Pokemon?
Yes! Those are so cool!
So cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're so cool. Well, get off of my nipples, Nikki. But yeah, no. Do you have any piercings?
Yeah, on my ears. One on left ear and 3 on right ear.
Yeah. Would you get any piercings in other spots?
Nah, I don't think I will.
You know what? You're very valid.
Yeah, I think they're cool. I just, I'm a gross person. It's gonna, it's gonna take time out of my day to clean them up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
don't want to get infected by my own self.
Yeah, the amount of times, well, because I've become a streamer, right? I always have headphones on, so I don't really wear earrings anymore. So a few of the holes closed.
I see.
Which is, I'm like kind of sad about it, actually.
Yeah, I had a what's it called? A cartilage, like somewhere in the cartilage area, close up. So I really wanted something in there, so I had to get it, pierced twice, basically. And that area is kind of more painful, right?
Right.
Yeah, so sad, but it's for the aesthetics.
Yep. Totally get it. When I
Yeah.
was younger, I got my ears pierced, but I hated them so much I just stopped wearing them and the holes closed. Really? Yeah, no,
Mm.
my mom pierced my ears as a baby and put the string in, but I guess I was crying so much the first time she put the needle in, so the main hole on my right ear, like there's like one hole in the front, but in the back it goes into two, but one doesn't go all the way in. So if I'm not being careful, the earring will go into the hole that's not all the way in, and it feels like I'm
Fork in the
stabbing
road.
myself. Yeah. And it's gotten to the point where I'm just like, should I just like re-pierce that hole? But then I feel like the back of it will become too big then.
Mm.
So then I haven't re-pierced it. But the amount of times that I've stabbed myself because of it is awful. I don't recommend. That's so funny.
Hmm.
I got my ears pierced at Claire's. Claire's? Is Claire's still open? Claire's is an American like younger girls jewelry and accessory store, I believe.
Mm.
And then like its sister store is Icing, which is like catered more to like teenagers and adults.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of it.
That's okay. I still don't see
It's
I remember there was a store called Charming Charlie's, which was like also like an accessory store, but the funny thing about the Charming Charlie's was that everything was color coded. And I think that was like the best part of the store. I didn't buy anything there, but I just loved how everything was color coded. It was
mm,
really nice.
it just tickles your eyes, doesn't it? Whenever
Yes, yes.
something is like so aesthetically put together.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You've never heard of icing cherry? I guess maybe it's not that popular in Canada, but yeah, because like the mall I grew up with had a Claire's downstairs and then an icing upstairs. And then my sisters would forcefully drag me to each one to buy cheap ass jewelry all the time. So I remember specifically those two stores. But I haven't been to a mall in so long. Do people still go to malls? I
Oh,
don't
it's
have
such
money.
there's a lot of like mall culture in here. That's like literally anyone will do in the city.
Hmm.
No, you go nowhere else.
I think that mall culture was like really big in America like when we were younger, but I don't know if it's like the same where like kids will just go to the mall to go to the mall anymore, you know? I think
Mm.
people go there just to shop. But yeah, I got no
So-
money, so I have no reason to be there. I'm too busy getting in car accidents.
Oh yeah, by the way, dude, is it okay if I like leave in around like 15-ish minutes?
Yeah,
Because
of
I
course. You can
might
leave
have to
whenever
start
you
work
want. You just gotta
anyway.
let me know.
Yes.
It's all good.
So
We're just vibing anyway, so.
yeah. Clears.
Claire started in 1961, currently has 3,469 stores worldwide, with offices in Illinois, Birmingham, UK, Hong Kong, Florida, Paris, and
Honking.
Madrid.
Honk. Honk. Honk.
Me and a nice pen or office store. I am such a slut for stationery.
Dude, they're so useless, but you always want them.
I always want them. I love pens. I love notebooks. I love sticky notes. I love washi tape. I love
Yeah,
it so much.
those are so good.
Yes, for
There's this
sure.
store. There's this store in here that looks so aesthetic. I'm gonna send it to you, and it has all the snacks, and stationaries. Um, yeah. Here you go.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
I love stationery stores. I love traveling and just going to stationery stores.
Yeah, it's just so like, and I know I have like 50 pens at home.
You still gotta buy another one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me.
Do you have? Do any of y'all have like an idea store to go to visit? Idea store? What is an idea store? I don't know what that is.
I buy my stream ideas from the idea store.
Amazon? Oh man. I hate how much I scroll Amazon. Ideal store. Oh, ideal store. My ideal store? I don't know. Probably, I love IKEA.
What do you have any? What can I suddenly not read? Do any of y'all have like an ideal store to go to visit? Ah, I see, I see. Pokemon Center.
Oh my god, you know, the Pokemon Center in New York is crazy.
Oh, there's one in New York?
Yeah, there's one in New
I didn't
York.
know that.
Uh-huh. It's actually pretty
Oh.
big. And that should be on your bucket list one of these days. There might be one in California, but I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, I was thinking like, should I like travel to other states as well? I feel like it's just too far away from each other, isn't it?
Yeah, America's so big.
So like, I can't just hop from one state to another like I do in like Europe, for example. Like Europe is so accessible
right
for travel.
Well, it's now the Nintendo store. I haven't been to New York in a while, but I mean, still probably big. Let's see, Pokemon Center. Let's see, yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to see. California Pokemon automated retail vending machines? That's a thing? Okay, well, I didn't know there was Pokemon vending machines. I had no idea about that.
Huh.
Well, the more you know.
Interesting.
For sure, for sure. Need a gag on a Costco hot dog? Alright, Nikki. Yeah, Gachapon? Maybe they sell, like, the Pokemon cards. I've never bought any of those, so I have no idea.
Pokemon cards?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not a collector either. I think, you know, whenever I get pretty cards, I keep them and then forget about them.
Yeah, I don't play the games either, and then like I know like a lot of people like resell them and stuff, so it's kind of like I don't know. I have no idea. Oh man, I love Gachapon though. It's such a sickness. Every time I go somewhere that has Gachapon, I have to play it, and then I get mad because I don't get what I want.
You gambling addict?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. It's hardwired to me as well.
I feel like I don't gamba on gacha games, but I gamba on real Gachapon. Because the reward is physical.
Yeah. I don't play gacha games either. Well, at least with gachapons, you get like a physical thing.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Like, I don't know. In gacha games, you can just Google a PNG.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's see. Curious question. Have y'all ever been to CC's? CC's Pizza. I have been to CC's Pizza. I don't know. I think they're still in some places in America. CC's Pizza was a pizza buffet. Like they would just serve a bunch of pizzas and then you could just grab whatever pizzas you wanted and to eat. And their most notorious pizza was the macaroni and cheese pizza. I remember this one very vividly.
What?
It was just macaroni and cheese on pizza.
Why would you put mac and cheese on a pizza?
You know what? A lot of people put a lot of random shit on pizza. I've seen like dessert pizzas. I've seen like Frosted Flakes pizzas. Yeah.
No. What? Why?
Yeah, Americans, man.
I guess it's innovation.
Yeah, make it a little different.
Forward.
Lactose intolerance, exactly. Tiger loves Wuthering Waves. I can't even be asked to play the fucking game. I roll on the characters and then I'm done. Like I cannot be asked.
Is Wuthering Waves also a Hoyo game or
no? It's Akiro Games. They made Punishing Grey Raven, I believe. So it's a different Chinese company.
I see.
Yeah, but I mean, almost all the games are like the same at this point, but you didn't hear it from me. I don't care for them, but you know, I play them as a streamer because I fear nothing more than the fear of missing out.
Nah. The FOMO disease is real.
I think that's also why I'm such an extrovert. I have extreme FOMO. I don't like missing out on things. So
yeah.
No, what the fuck is my family? You hear any like knocking? I don't know what they're doing up there. Or my cats are fighting each other.
Cat? Oh.
Could be both. Need to go to Applebee's with a big-breasted dilf. I haven't been to Applebee's in a while too.
What is that emote?
Oh, it's my nut emote.
Oh.
It's just me slamming the nut button. I'm very glad that people like my emotes.
It's cute.
I'm still debating on if I want to update them for 2.0. I just have so many iconic
like
ones.
a stark difference? Like the base of it is not super different, is it?
Well, new model does look different. I think the base colors are the same, but the hair is different. The markings are different. The suits are different. It's so funny because I basically made my character like a Barbie. Oh, what? Bless you. You're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, I made the character like a Barbie so you could mix and match the clothes. So there's like, I think there's probably over 20 combinations of clothing, which is why I tweeted out earlier that my model loads in naked. It doesn't load in with any clothes.
Put on the clothes.
Yeah, I have to manually do it myself because there's so many outfits. Yeah. Yeah. Every single time I forget that I have a penis on the model. It just exists. And it's so funny because I didn't ask for it either. Jofu just messaged me and she was like, "You want a penis on your model?" And I was like, "Oh, okay, sure." And she's like, "Do you want soft and hard?" I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sure." Okay. So that is the story as to why the model has a PP.
Amazing.
Yep. So yeah. So. Don't ask if you're gonna be able to see it, chat, because you're not gonna be able to see it. I can't put it on here. I will get destroyed and deleted by Twitch.
No, listen, if you get banned, people will notice that you get banned and there will be a brouhaha about it, and then you'll become more famous.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Listen, not over
it's
my
marketing.
PP. Marketing over my PP is crazy. Oh yes, it does exist. It's existed for a long time. But anyways, my friend, you have to go, yeah?
Yeah, I'm full of waste.
That's totally okay. Thank you so much for collabing with me today, Ray. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me. I hope the other Pride streams go well, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm excited.
How many are you doing?
You know what? That's a good question. Let me check my calendar. Let's see. We got.
He's so busy, chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 more streams.
Whoa. So many.
All of them are collabs.
Good luck.
Thank you. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need it for sure. For sure. Have a good breakfast. Get rid of the waste in your body. And as always, if you ever want to reach out, just hit me up.
Yeah. Thank you again, and thank you, chat. Alright, I'm gonna go piss out my water.
Bye-bye, Ray.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Alright, chat. Just the base is crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a really good time. I like how we were definitely talking. Don't talk shit about me is crazy. I'm not that type of person. But no, I'm really thankful that we were able to do this. I know that we were talking about Pride stuff at the start, and then we just just started shooting the shit for the rest of the stream. Well, that's kind of how it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, regardless of if we went off topic like 30 times. But it was good. I had a good time, and I hope you guys did too. Let me do this really quickly. If you guys didn't know, like I said, there's gonna be 9 more Pride streams. That's why you guys haven't seen me in so many days, because I've been preparing for all of those streams. Tomorrow, I will be doing a Pride collab with Uki and Kaio. We're gonna be drinking tomorrow, so it'll be really fun to hang out with those two. And then over the weekend, I have two collabs. I have one collab with Hayden, which is Who's That Daddy? I honestly don't know what's going on, but it's some type of game show that I got invited to. On Sunday, I have a collab with Phoenix, Kaio, and Kesera. It's not a Pride stream, but it is a collab, so we have that. And then for the next 6 days after that is the LGBTQIA panels, where I will have a list of VTubers that will be showing up on stream, where we will discuss about, Pride related things and stuff like that. And then lastly, my final Pride collab will be with Xander Netherbrand of First Stage Production. And he will close out Pride for us. And then after that, we have Final Fantasy XIV Early Access. So. Oh, man. I will probably still stream. I think I actually have a collab during the time of early access Final Fantasy XIV. Will you be playing story on stream? Baby, absolutely not. I'm gonna be fucking skipping every single cutscene. Absolutely not. I can't I can't do that. You guys will hate my guts. You guys will hate me so much. I can't do that to y'all. What? What, Ivy? Doing story? Yeah, no, I can't even tell you what the story is. Listen, I have everyone else spoon feed the story to me. You know what? Pause. I'll probably try to pay attention to some of the story at the start, but then as Dawn Trail keeps releasing, I'll probably just I'll probably just fall off the story like I always do. This is wild, but this is Tiger Core. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. I've watched some recaps after I finish it because I can never remember all the story. It's so much. You can't even pay me to tell you if I remember the rest of the story. My favorite expansion of Final Fantasy XIV is still Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers was my favorite hands down, still is my favorite hands down. So I am excited to see how Dawn Trail plays into it, because I did not care for Endwalker. I love the raids for Endwalker, but I did not care about the story for Endwalker. Because Shadowbringers, I actually actively tried to follow the story. I also tried to actively follow the story during Heaven's Ward, but I completely blocked out AIR and Stormblood. Did not give a shit about Stormblood. I've watched some no, I read that already. Taiga trying not to show us his toxic troll Final Fantasy XIV player style. Yeah. Yeah. I know I'm toxic. Oh, I know I'm toxic, which is why I try not to play it on stream. Because I'm such a bastard. I can fully admit it. I don't know, man. Shadowbringers is peak. Yeah, I love Shadowbringers so much. I will definitely, when I'm doing the story, I'm probably going to level up my warrior. I'm probably going to just level up my warrior for the story. What's your favorite class to play? I'm a tank main, so I only play tanks. I only play tanks. My favorite class is warrior. But I have everything leveled. I finished leveling it, 2 weeks ago? My last class level was monk, so I'm all set for the next expansion. People are into that? Yeah. Honestly, just play 2.55 and you'll get your Codex Survive we got to Heaven's Ward anyway, and this is true. I urge to buy a level skip for Warrior because leveling from level 1. Oh my god, yeah, absolutely not. Just pay for the level skip. I'm a firm believer in paying for level skips. I think it's totally okay. I think there's nothing wrong with paying for level skips. If you don't want to level from level 1 to level whatever, you should do that. I totally recommend. I get it. I am the same way. I'm the same way. My warrior sitting at level 16 is crazy. That's so so funny. Oh man. I have New Game Plus now, so I can just do that for warrior quest. Oh shit. Okay. After leveling 4 of the classes from level 1, I'm definitely going to level skip some of the other ones. Yeah. Please level skip. Save your sanity. No judgment from me. I'm a cutscene skipper, so why would I care? I just do level skips, you know? So yeah. Me presently trying to level Weaver so I can level Culinary. Not a Final Fight community member, but I will sit here listening intently. I've been playing for so long. It's kind of like a coping mechanism. I feel like I play Final Fantasy as a coping mechanism. I've been playing for too long that I legitimately can't quit. I also have some of the best plots in the game. Like I have some of the best houses. So if I don't log in, I don't get the house. I lose my house, and I can't have people steal my plot of land. So I keep renewing my subs so I don't lose my house. Does that sound like a coping mechanism? A little bit. I do genuinely enjoy Final Fantasy though. I know that my original static wants me to raid again next tier. I genuinely don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I mean, I did like agree. I mean, like, yeah, maybe, but you know, just looking at my schedule for this month, I'm just like, I don't know if it's gonna happen. Genuinely, I just feel like, like it's not gonna happen. Getting houses is also very hard, so I understand that need to log in to keep your house. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, man, I can't imagine not logging in for my house, and I have one of the nicest plots too. So, all right, let's see. So we're gonna start wrapping up stream in a little bit. Let's see if we can find someone to raid. Oh my god, my eye. Actually, you know what? Pause. Let me go pee again. I think the beer is going through me. I think the beer is going through me. Let me use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Ow. 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 Meow. Hello, Miss Maple. Why were you waiting for me outside of the bathroom? Hold on. Oh my god, hello, Ifidi. Would you like to say hi to chat? Why are you screaming? Hmm? Why are you screaming, baby? It's Maple. It's Miss Maple. She's the only one that screeches like that. She's the only one that screeches that loud, actually. Right? Right, Miss Maple? Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, I'll let you go. Oh my god, I needed to pee. Oh my god, that's what happens when you chuck a beer. I don't recommend. But yeah, it's gonna be a really busy month. I'm super excited for all the streams that we got going on. And yeah, thank you so much as always, everyone, for coming by, supporting the streams. Super duper appreciate it. I'm really glad that you guys enjoy them as much as I love doing them. And yeah. There should be a pet maple emote. Pet maple? Maybe. Maybe I can make one. Alright. If you guys are ready, don't know, definitely follow all my socials. Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. The editors are working really hard. There's gonna be more long form videos really soon. And yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are able to catch the other Pride streams. And yeah. Alright, let's go find somebody to raid. Refresh. I'm sure we can find somebody. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anyone that's LGBTQ. Let's see. Maple our Oshi queen. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Happy Pride? Alright, yeah. Sounds like a good raid message to me. Alright. Let's see. Can we find somebody? Sorry for the question, but I really want to ask, and I want no harm. Are you by any chance trans? This is just a question I've been holding up for so long. No, I am not trans, actually. I am just a guy. I am just a guy. I do have a very androgynous voice, though. So I understand the question, but no, I am not trans. Alright, let's see. Trying to find, you know what? Let's go raid Milky.
Oh, that doesn't do anything.
Alright, you can hear that. So raid Milky. Raid Milky. Alright. Our androgynous king, thank you. I personally, I do very much enjoy being androgynous. I like being androgynous. I don't think I would change it any other way, if that makes sense. I think I'm very comfortable being androgynous, and I can't imagine myself being anything but androgynous. Which is really funny, because then, like, you know, you look at the model, and you're kind of just like, it doesn't really give androgynous vibes, but I feel like this model is very much myself. And I can't wait until you guys see the 2.0. So I think that'll be really good. It'll be really good. I think it kind of aligns to that energy a lot more, I think. I think the mods, well, Ivy. I think Ivy can confirm that. It's also a lot more animated, so there's a 2.0 very soon. Alright, I love you guys so much. Thank you as always for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. You guys don't have to, but letting me be a part of your day is nothing more I can ask. Bye guys! Say hi to Milky for me, bye bye!